Alright. This is the archive of the Dungeons and Disasters. We follow the evil campaign. With that said, this D&D campaign is rated M for a mature audience, as it contains violent actions, coarse language, mild drug use.
And your mom.
Okay, and your mum. Apparently that means it's M-rated. I guess that's why it's M. It's for mum. Please click off the video if you or your child should not wish to watch this. Remember, this is just an archived video. It's not really too important.
2 days ago. Fuck off.
Okay, well, yeah, sure.
No point beating around the bush,
Anyway,
mate.
So, we return with the 18-week time skip. I'm going to start off with what?
What?
What? Here's what?
So,
Are you going to do it in this chat or drag him out?
that is up to him.
Okay.
What, do you wish to do it here or in secret chat?
Yeah, here's fine, because I don't know what's going on.
Alright, so, you have 18 weeks to do anything with 17,000 gold.
Do I lose that 17,000 after those weeks?
No, but you've just been given 17,000 from the payout for, helping out with the latest of town takeovers.
Ah, yes. I remember doing that and helping with that.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
Exactly. I was the integral team member.
So, if you want to give that a quick think, I'll be going down the list of who I'll be going through from first to last.
I wanna buy a bag of holding.
Alright, we'll get to that right after. So, the list will go as follows. We will be following Watt, and after we have finished with Watt, he will be able to skedaddle, as there'll not really be anything else he'll want to do. We'll then be going with Genesis, who owes Boss a couple of things.
A new arm.
We will then most likely move on to Ferox, Axdeath, then to the rest of you. As I'm pretty sure the rest of you will be entwined in some scheme.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's inevitable.
Of course, this.
What? What has got the... What shall you do for the next 18 weeks? You're going to go buy a bag of holding. Where shall you go to try and get this bag of holding?
Good old Stockman.
You get to Stockman, as he is his usual chipper self. Rather old, rather crooked in his ideals. You can see that only one cross has currently got any criminal on it. Anyone who tried to steal from him.
I'm about to say, you better use that word criminal lightly.
Are they really criminals if they steal from criminals?
They're just...
Please, sir. Stockman is a legitimate business. He gets people to go out, find him items, and then bring them back for him to sell. How those people get those items is none of his concern.
But when they try to steal it from him...
I feel like it's less stealing and more liberating.
Oh yes, take from the rich and give to the richer.
He just has people doing jobs for him. How they get those done is not up to him. So, you get to Stockman as he sees you. Ah! What? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
Yes, it does feel like it's been forever. You wouldn't happen to be selling any bags of holding by any chance?
Ah, I was wondering when another person would start coming to ask for bags of holding. The bags
Yes,
of
I hear they're
holding
quite popular.
salesman has disappeared as of late. And now it seems I'm the only one who sells them. Oh, Meta, before we continue. There's some lightning going on. And some rain. So if power
What
goes
near
out,
you?
power
Oh,
goes
fuck.
out.
The fucking
And,
It's been
uh,
storming. I am too.
If I suddenly say, oh fuck, it's because lightning strike was real close.
Lightning struck the house.
Anyway, that will be 450 gold.
Alright, excellent. I pull out the gold and hand it to him.
Alright. He takes a bag of holding, pours out the contents into another bag of holding, then hands it to you.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you.
It's always a pleasure to see my favorite customers.
Well, you are, at least speaking for myself, you are my favorite person to buy from.
No matter, he's the only magic shop to buy from unless you want to go through legal means.
Exactly.
I have slowly been dealing with this competition.
I mean, technically you have. So,
Alright,
what's next on your agenda for the next 18 weeks?
how far away is Main City?
Main City? You mean New City?
No, my notes say Main City.
Doesn't sound right to me. Main City is nowhere here.
Well, is there a city called Main City?
The main city, which would be Genesis, but then you have New City, which is the main city of the Farlands colony.
Oh,
Which is where we are.
I've got, for some reason, I got two different notes saying two different cities that I need to go to.
Most likely because of things that you... yeah.
Okay. Well, New City is the other one, so.
Alright. To get to New City, open... Ooh, that is real close. Like, god damn.
Oh.
To get there would be 3 days.
Do I know what anyone else is doing during their time skip?
Most likely Nubex will be doing something with the sewers. Jimus will most likely be teleporting around the place, dealing with what he calls his pet project. Angerfist has disappeared. Last you heard, something to do with Marauders.
You mean Axe
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
sorry,
you
Axe
keep.
Death.
Wow, how racist of you, getting the two Goliaths confused.
In
again.
fairness, you're basically identical
We are
except for your
identical
personalities.
besides the way we dress and our personalities, but fuck you.
Your personalities go down to Madcasters are either cowards or slaves.
Wait, which Goliath was just talking?
Fuck off, you cunt.
So Axdef has dropped off the grid. Farox seems to be nurturing his new talents that he's just gotten, plus getting taught some new talents for himself as well. Genesis seems to be, for the most part to begin with, he seems to be just getting what looks to be an undead gunslinger acquainted with his tower.
Wait, Genesis is having an undead gunslinger in his tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
And finally,
so
Angerfist. You're not sure what Angerfist is doing, but he seems to be spending a little more time at Layoff.
If Angervis had actually seen what, he would more than likely invite you to invite you to have a drink at his new place.
I would
So you
you
accept.
don't invite Nubex? You
No,
asshole. I remember this.
He would invite Watt first, because Watt is the first,
Nubex
is the
will
first
remember
member of
this.
this. Because Watt is the first person in the party that had a drink with him.
So day 1, 2, 3. So day 3. Troy and John. So Watt and Angerfist, you are at a rather nice looking manor.
So this is your place or something now.
Apparently, boss gave it to me, and apparently he's upping my title to. I think it was from whatever the hell was above. I think I was a baron. You're welcome
Interesting.
You're welcome to claim a room if you want.
I'm more of a my own place type of guy.
So
That or, living inn to inn.
that's fair.
There you go. Baron Fist abode.
I was a baron. I think by the end of
Well-
the 18 weeks, I'm gonna be. I think something's happening with that.
You're meant to be a Viscount.
Viscount. Yeah.
Viscount.
Angus isn't that worried about what the titles are. Like, he knew he was a baron, and now he's going up one.
He might
Apparently.
even be just a count. Or an earl. Earl Fist. Or
Yeah.
or Anger Earl. Or Count Fist. Or Anger Count. Anger
But
Count.
yeah.
1 fucking trick. 2 piece of trick.
But yeah, after giving you like a general thing and having a drink with you, Angerfist will probably just catch up with you a bit, and then ask if you just want to be dropped off at. Do you just want to be dropped back off at Bannetville, or I don't know, because he wouldn't know where you're going. You definitely have a drink with you and shit.
After having a couple of drinks, what
The
sort of
drinks that-
looks at you?
The drinks that are in here are known as Gold Standard.
Okay.
So they are some of the good port.
Well, what will try and savor it in his mouth rather than going all hog.
I'm going whole hog.
So I'm heading
Yes.
to New City.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm assuming you have some sort of business there.
Something like that.
I don't know whether I might be able to teleport you closer to it. Unless you like the travel.
Closer would be good.
Do you have any... I'm not exactly sure as how these teleport things work. I know things work better if there's an item from or roughly near it. From near it or something.
I'm afraid that I had no idea that you had the ability to teleport around. If I did, I would have grabbed something.
Yeah, I don't use it very often. It's normally in my bag.
Hmm.
Besides, could you imagine me walking around wearing this? Look ridiculous.
It is true.
Oh, oh,
You're not very good at stealth, are you?
not at all.
Alright. Any chance you can drop me by a Genesis real quick and then drop me by as close as you can get to New City?
By Genesis, I'm assuming you mean the one with the gun and not the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm almost certain I have something with Genesis. Or at the very least, I can just drop him right outside the tower.
Hmm.
Which you could drop him outside the tower.
Yeah. But before that, I might just go see Adrian and see if he has something of New City.
No.
Adrian's someone I decided to vouch for, and he might prove worth. He's proved himself worth already. Apparently, he thought Boss was a cat.
A cat.
Yeah,
You're pulling my leg.
I really am not. You can ask him yourself.
Nah,
for
I
that.
think I'm good. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I will be right back.
Oh, Forex also has slaves now. Well, not slaves, more as new recruits that he's basically indoctrinating.
When?
He pretty much got them about at the beginning of the time skip because Jimis gave them to him.
Ah. Jim's never gives me any fucking slaves.
Would you like some?
No.
I'm back. So you go to see Adrian, who is currently following around what looks to be a misfit of higher ranking.
Yeah.
Currently just serving to help him understand the way of things around here.
Yeah. Hey, Adrian.
The misfit turns to look when he hears someone. It looks like he's about to reprimand someone, and he sees it's you. It's just like he sort of just looks at Adrian and sort of nods his head to go over. Adrian comes over. Yes.
Is there anything in this place that might have come from New City?
He holds out his knight's badge. These apparently came from there.
Oh. Are there any more still lying around? Probably
Best check
not.
the armory. Or the vault.
I'll check the armory. Cheers. Trying to help out a friend.
You can see he's got like he does have a arm, but it looks like it's heavy and it's not exactly set up to be the best.
Okay, well, yeah, like he already knows how Angus' opinion is about all that. Like he works hard, he proves himself, and he'll definitely get a better arm and get a better position. So
Hmm.
Or if absolutely need be, prove someone in the misfits, not looking out for the misfits.
The Misfits commander looks over towards you. Will that be all, Commander?
For now.
Come along, Adrian. We have much to do. He looks towards you. And he gives you like a 2-finger salute. See you around, Angerfist.
Angerfist would nod. Alright. Just a quick stop at armory.
You hear the misfit just from a bit of away. It's just like, so you weren't kidding that you were allowed to live. I guess I can trust you then.
Neat. Angerfist will quickly go and check like the vaults, the vault and the thing for one of the night badges, or even like one of the ones that had to do with the stupid people.
Stupid people?
The cowards.
Which cowards? There were many.
The hand to helm cowards. See if there's any more of those. If not, he's just going for any one of the badges.
You find one, but it's in the vault. You can see that Specs is still here.
Yo, Specs.
What's up?
You mind if I have one of those like night badge things, or if there's one
The
from
night badge ones were created in New City. As for the others, they were created in the Fortress of Helm.
All right, I will want a night badge if that's possible.
Of course.
One of the night badges.
I warn you about the others because
in case I accidentally use that and then use that and we all teleported into the helm place,
no,
right?
You will not teleport in there.
Oh, they have a weird thing set up to stop that.
They have a worse than weird thing set up to stop that. They have teleportation circles in there that work for them. But from what I have already gathered from sources, of course, sending a few individuals to try and teleport in there, a lot of them came back very wet and very angry.
I'll keep that in mind in case anything has to happen with that. Thank you for the information.
Just watch out. Teleporting in there could result in you finding yourself in the middle of the ocean. He sort of looks at one of his hands that's bandaged up. Oh, and don't bite me. As you can get an inkling that he sent goblins to test this.
Right.
And they didn't and you can get an inkling that they didn't like suddenly appearing in the middle of the ocean.
It's just goblins. And Angerfist will take the badge and head back to Watt and ask him if he's ready to. So, Genesis Tower first?
Yes, that would be nice.
He just puts his hand on your shoulder and goes to teleport to just outside Genesis Tower.
Genesis. It's day 3. Genesis has his mic muted as normal.
He has disappeared.
Sorry, I'm just quickly trying to figure something out.
Hey Max, how close was the lightning to your place?
It sounded like I got one that was about 50 kilometers away, or less.
Yeah, I think I just had one that's fucking pretty close.
Yeah, They get pretty close. My favorite ones that scared the bejeebies out of me. You
All
ever
I
have
heard
that
was
one where you hear the
Oh.
sound? You hear the sound of just a bit of a tearing paper before before the huge sound. That's my
Yeah,
favorite type.
that's how you know it's really fucking close.
Yeah. Do you remember we had that sound? Probably the last time I think I heard that sort of sound was 3 or 4 years ago.
Are you there, Genesis?
Okay. I now know what I want.
Alright,
Something I want to get.
cool. It's day 3 and you're gonna knock at your door.
I go and open the door.
You see Angerfist and what?
I can just imagine that there's now just this rope pulley in the center of the tower just for the quick way down.
Most likely.
In the 3 hours of trudging down steps.
Won't be 3 hours. It's only a 4-story building.
Yeah,
Lunch break on the second floor.
This is a 5-story. It's 4 or 5-story building. Can't remember.
we'll just say 5 taller.
5 taller. Okay.
Give me a second, I'll go check. The tower has 5 floors, including the bottom floor.
How the fuck did you check?
I write the stuff down.
Oh,
Yeah, he writes things down that I completely didn't.
and no one else does.
So yeah, I open the door.
Hey, Genesis, this isn't an intervention.
I need you to stop using your gun.
Angerfist has a shit-eating grin. Angerfist is already smiling again.
Genesis is just like, open the door. Here's this, and the door's just slowly getting shut.
Hold up. How do you feel about murder?
Seems like a stupid question.
Just don't understand. You're just asking how he feels about murder. It's a pretty
Fine.
straightforward question.
I'm fine with murder.
How do you feel about sneaky murder, like an assassination?
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Are you busy for the next few days?
I was going to go see Stockman, but then no.
You want to join me on an assassination? It'll be fun.
Sure, why not?
Alright. Well, I'm ready to go whenever you're ready to go.
I kind of half walk past you and start heading to Stockman.
Right.
Just the 3 of us.
I follow.
Oh, you
Well-
get to Stockman. And what do I owe the pleasure today, gentlemen?
Well, I was looking to get I personally was looking to get a few more items.
And what would they be?
A ring of free action. I need to see the smith for that one. And do you not? I want to ask you on the price of a iron stone of mastery.
He pulls out his large book. As he then pulls out a small iPad and starts typing in DMG any flip.
What's this DMG any flip that you speak of?
Just meta. For reference, everyone, an Ion Stone of
Magic.
Mastery is essentially an Ion Stone that gives you a +1 to your proficiency.
Is it an actual 5th edition item?
Yeah.
Iron Stone of
Your proficiency. It's a legendary Ion Stone. Your proficiency bonus increases.
450,000 gold.
I now have an objective.
You have an objective to get a +1.
A +1 can mean a lot, especially considering
Okay,
the
it will
Gunslinger
not
allows
help
you to add your. The Gunslinger ability Quick Draw allows you to add your proficiency to your initiative.
Right.
That one can mean all the world. I must have all the words.
Then again, it does. Your proficiency bonus increases by 1, and if you do have expertise in stuff, that would greatly increase. So,
Hey,
if
look,
you were,
my proficiency goes up by 2.
if you have, if you say you decided you wanted to throw 3 Iron Stones on yourself, and you were a level 17. No, let's just go with level 20 to begin with. That's 9 plus 9, and then let's add let's just say that you have +10 to wisdom. That's a 28, and now let's add the passive. That's 33. Now let's make that with the actual passive 43 passive perception. There we go.
I see all the marbles.
That's passive though.
Yeah.
Add the roll of 20 and you can get 53 instead. I don't think Newbeck would be able to hide at that point.
He just needs to cast Pass Without Trace and then turn himself invisible.
I also have the invisible spell.
The invisible spell does not stop someone from finding you with perception. It just gives them disadvantage.
Yeah.
Pass Without Trace only gives you a +10 to your stealth. Anyway.
True.
So yeah. Anything else, gentlemen?
Sure. 400,000 gold.
450,000.
Okay. I'm gonna put
Somewhere.
this in.
Doing something. Jimus shutters. 450,000 gold.
Not gonna lie, when I wrote that down, I wrote it down as plat instead of gold.
Oh dear God, that's... What is that? That's
45,000 platinum.
45,000 platinum. But if you write that
Maybe
down as
4
gold,
million.
that'd be 4.5 million golds. What is this? Celestials? Shameless plug-in for the other campaign that I meant to be part of, but I keep, having medical episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely an objective. Ring of Free Action. That's what I want to get. I want to check how much the price was of the Master Iron Stone. Ooh.
The Ring of Free Action. 4,500 gold.
I pay that to him. Hands down, yes.
Alright, he hands you a Ring of Free Action. The Ring of Free Action. While you're wearing this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you any extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. So hold person will not work on you.
Yes.
Hmm.
However, Goliath laugh in magic hold person. I can grab hold person.
Well, shit. Okay. I just want to check whether or not the blacksmith has bullets.
Newbeck,
Yeah.
what's going on?
What are you hearing on my end?
I
Music?
swear I'm hearing the same words repeated over and over again.
Yeah. This song is legit going, I'm moving your body, I'm moving your... That is all it is repeatedly.
Can you move it like 2 or 3
It's underneath me.
paces down? Oh.
It's not my music. It is like someone listening to music underneath me. I can mute myself
Why
though.
are they talking about why is there a song that they're listening to about a body?
For that. It's
To
not
be
my
honest,
music.
We're meant to be the evil campaign, and they're not even part of the group. Anyway,
It's
Uh,
Yeah,
your
I
body, by
like
the way.
that. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I'm gonna just mute myself then.
alright.
I thought it might have happened, but
Why is Farrax muted and deafened himself? I hope he didn't pass out.
He might just be AFK at the moment. He usually does that when he goes AFK.
Yeah. But he also seems to forget to change it back. On occasion.
No, that wouldn't work. Because an immovable rod is made as a rod for a reason. You could not turn that into bullets.
you could shrink it down to bullet size.
Anyway,
Then you just have to make the capture around it.
I'm not asleep.
I'm gonna go for a bit, then I'll be back then.
alright. Sorry, Farrax, it was just you had muted and deafened. Was a little worried about
I
you.
just realised I had my mic muted the whole time.
Congratulations. You
Yeah.
are a genius.
Yes. Here
Anyway.
I was talking, trying to add to conversations, not even realising I'm not fucking here.
I am currently doing something on my end, so when I am up, when someone interacts with Forex, just DM me and I'll immediately undeafen
Okay,
you.
I shall DM you, and I shall DM you many times with the number 4.
Well.
Anyway,
Why are we DMing Farrax for?
I'm not sure what for, but it is 4.
Based
What?
on what?
Yes,
Anyway.
based on what?
So now that you've done that, Genesis, what's next?
Holy shit!
I was
That
going
rain's coming down.
to see whether or not the blacksmith, like the blacksmithery, had bullets for sale.
There are no blacksmiths here.
Yes, true. Oh yeah. In that case, I'm gonna have a revelation. And say I need to go see boss.
What visibly rolls his eyes.
You just want someone to help you kill someone.
Yes. This could help so much difficulty to
Right.
ask for.
Trey raises
really is.
raises his hands. I have these, I can do it. These.
Well, he already knows that I want stealthy.
Yeah, stealthy. And Anger Fist. And Angathis is not the kind of person to go stealthy for a stealthy kill.
Right.
You rip him in fucking two.
So you go. So I'd say you go see Watt and not Watt. You go see Boss, and you just want to chill at his tower. Or are we
Alright,
gonna
yeah.
Or do you want to follow him and see what he wants to talk to Boss about?
Well, if he's
I
fine
just
with
have
us
to hand him
listening
the
in.
deed to the town.
Oh yeah. What deed of Wales? And then we go. And then am I taking you guys? All
Then
right.
I'll be ready.
Sounds like we follow.
Alright.
You get to Boss's headquarters. There are 2 guards currently at the door. They see you arrive.
I
What
need
business?
to see.
You need to see Boss.
Yeah.
Is it urgent?
Yes.
They
Thank you.
hold out. They hold out. One of them holds out their hand. Show me the urgency papers.
I sort of tap Genesis on the shoulder. Don't worry, I've got this. I grab his hand and give it a little kiss.
Is that a seduction roll I hear?
Well, it
Seems
really
like we're now
depends.
doing a
What role
seduction
is
roll.
this? What role would that be?
Performance? Persuasion?
The performance, persuasion, or deception, I would guess, if you were going to say that is what's urgent.
I would usually go
Yes.
for deception for that sort of thing, or performance.
So after I kiss on the hand, I look at him and say, Boss will want to see us. Trust me.
Boss is
The
currently in the
persuasion.
middle of a meeting. If you can come back in an hour, we can let you in.
Genesis, what is it that you wanted to give to Boss?
Told you 10 seconds ago. I just used the worm.
Okay,
see the
so he
boss?
says that out loud, and Angathis looks a little annoyed.
Yep.
He has the deed for Wales. He wants to give it to Boss.
One of them holds out their hand. We'll give it to Boss when he's out of that.
I pull out the deed.
The one that got kissed on the hand is just kind of just looking
Staring
at his
at his
hand and then
I'm
looking
still
back at,
holding his hand, by the way.
he's looking at his hand,
Let
looking
go.
at the what? Just can you let go?
We got a fuck.
Alright, if you really want me to let go, I will.
At the
Thank you.
I use the worm to tell boss that I'm that I've got things from the vice counts quarters from Wales. It's the
Tell
D, a jeweler's monocle, and a box of diamonds with, from what I guessed, was roughly 3,000 gold pieces.
You do not hear any reply.
I am giving it to the guard outside the door.
All of that?
Yeah, I send all of that to boss.
Right. And you're giving all of that to the guard.
Yes.
Right.
I also hold my hand on it long enough so that he looks at me. If boss does not get this, I'm going to be using you for target practice.
Boss will get this, but you might want to return in an hour. As he places the box in a bag on his side, and the deed into the same bag, and the monocle.
I look at what I owe both of you drinks and lunch
Sounds good to me.
because I know I'm gonna have to be here in an hour. I'm wasting their time. The least I can do is buy drinks and food for them.
So, you gonna wait now?
We're gonna quickly we're gonna
Yes.
go get something to eat and then come back.
Alright. So
Yes,
you
we're
go
going to wait now.
to so you go to the Thirsty Devil.
Yes.
Sounds hot.
There
Don't get me started.
Mhm.
there
Mate.
you see the barkeep who has golden eyes, or at least his eyes are rather yellow, always watching what's going on. He sees you or you three enter. Usual.
Just nods. Yep.
I give him a wink.
Fuck off.
And so about 10 minutes go by as Troy, you have a golden standard next to you, along with a 12-ounce steak.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
What you have, what looks to be a rather nicely made burger with what looks
This
to be-
opportunity to say nothing but sausage.
with a Caesar salad and a fine wine.
Emphasis on the Caesar.
Caesar, I barely know her.
Caesar! And finally, Genesis, what do you get yourself?
Steak, baked potatoes, greens, gravy, and liquor.
Alright. Your bill comes out to 90 gold.
Okay.
That must be some fucking expensive steak. Holy shit.
The gold standard drink that he got Troy was 50 gold alone.
Oh, okay.
The wine was about 30. So there was 10
So-
gold spent on the actual food itself.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, Tulks, would you like to know how much gold I currently have on me?
Not enough.
Not enough.
enough?
Oh no, I have enough.
Oh, good. How much do you have on you then?
So you don't have the payment from boss yet,
Currently,
assuming.
for the payment from boss, because technically speaking, I haven't seen him yet. Or was I paid by someone else?
No.
Okay, so without the payment from boss, I have got 939 gold after buying the food and drinks.
939 gold, you say?
Yes.
Right. Everyone else be in the 10,000s, you be in the hundreds.
Slowly looks at Jimus, who is negative.
Yep.
Put it this way: once they get paid, there'll be 17 in front of that.
Nice.
Why is it a 17?
Because that's what you said. Everyone got paid.
No.
No.
That's
What
just
did
what got paid.
That's what got paid.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone got
Yeah,
paid a
everyone-
certain amount.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It'll be interesting then.
So, Genesis, it draws near to the time.
I head off the. I make sure I am outside
Now, Meta,
the
before we
alcohol?
continue, John,
Yeah.
are you happy with me to do this?
Do what? I don't know what this is.
To go off track of you and go on to him for a second, or would you like me to continue with you?
Oh no, that's fine. I'm coming along with, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the door is open with Boss waiting. Ah, it's good to see you all. Angerfist and Lot, please.
I'd like to say
Enter.
one thing. The second I see Boss, I'm immediately checking he's still got all his limbs.
It looks like it. Please, enter. Go take a seat over there.
Angerfist will go do that.
I'd take a seat as well. Sort of stretching my legs out, taking up as much space as possible.
Now, Genesis, you come with me.
I do.
As he opens a door and ushers for you to go through that door.
Yep.
We'll be back in a moment. And he closes the door. This room is dark. Very dark.
Torture chamber.
You hear him stretch a little and sit in a chair. As he turns the light on, you see that there is only one other chair in here. The chair looks rather comfortable, albeit a little bit like it. Wait, no, this is definitely the torture room. Take a seat.
I sit down.
Anywhere you like.
As you sit down, the clamps clamp around your wrists.
Power move would have been like you're in my seat.
As the leg clamps clamp around your shins. What was my rules in the engagement? Civilian casualties were expected.
Yes.
Kill as you wish.
Yes.
In what parts did that say? Pillage. In what part did that say steal?
It wasn't so.
These diamonds belong to me already. That deed would have been fine had I known those diamonds were also taken. That is where we draw the line. I was fine with any of my strike team holding on to that deed. For that, I thank you. But the way I see it, you got off easy last time. There was a fuck up. Remember, you lost your legs. And I pitied you. I gave you a chance to show that you wouldn't fuck up again. Firstly, as the gunslinger of the group, and as one of the people who were down there, did it ever occur to you to see if that door was locked?
Which door?
Don't play dumb with me. If I was talking about any other door, I would have explained myself. But there was only one door that had a particular person who was not meant to be released.
Yeah.
The way I see it, these diamonds, you say they came from inside the vault, inside his little safe. I'm starting to wonder if that's the case. You have had your wanderlusts towards gold for a while, towards most gems and precious items. What's to say you didn't get paid off not to check that door? What's to say you're not against us right now? We're
I
looking
was
into.
told.
Did you speak back to me?
Genesis looks like he's trying to piece together what's actually happening here.
Sounds like I came back at a good time.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you that they saw you take those diamonds? That has not lied to me yet.
Meta, I don't know if he left the room before or after.
No, he. I know who you're talking about. He was standing there because you opened it before. You opened it and grabbed what was in there before thanking him.
No, I thanked him after unlocking it, and then when the code proved to be right, I thanked him, tossed him the 100 gold, opened it, put it all in, and muttered to myself, "This is going." I didn't. Did I mutter? I knew where I was going anyway, but.
Well, I'm
What
pretty
did
sure
you
Max
mean?
said the dude walked off after he handed in the gold anyway.
So,
But-
is there
Okay,
anyone
I thought he was still
that
there.
can vouch for you? Anyone at all?
What's his name? Angerfist got him to join us after lopping off his arm. I'm bad with names.
So
Text
you're
me.
telling me that I have to pull in resources to now get Adrian here and talk to him about why he let you take that. I'm going to have to torture him hours on end to get his little part of this. And you are completely fine with this. I'm waiting for an answer.
Sorry, I'm just still trying to piece everything together.
Oh, don't start that. You're smarter than you let on. If you're going to sit there and waste my time, I'm going to start wasting body parts. Meta. I just realized Genesis is gonna go through the same fate if this happens as his character in the Ascension campaign.
Oh, God.
Slowly having his body parts replaced with metal parts.
Meanwhile, Angerfist and Watt are just sitting there, just chilling.
What sort of been like? You know, he's sort of stretched out. He looks pretty relaxed right now.
Yeah. Angerfist, it'd just be chilling, just keep it. Just. There isn't much that Angerfist would be doing, really. Just making sure head split is alright.
You know what? I don't care, but I want to get a couple things straight. One, takes a breath. The reason I took the diamonds was because Jimis was trying to get into that same little safe.
Oh, he's chucking Jimis under the bus!
It's not gold, so fair point, he's going to take it. Particularly seeing as just beforehand, there was the whole debacle of the Viscount and his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And second, Angerfist told me not to go anywhere near that door at the end, which you said no one could open. No one was allowed to open. So I was not going to go near it anyway. Wasn't my problem. How is that everything? Huh.
Is that everything?
Got the deed, Monocle, box. There. Nothing was overly wrong with way off. Yeah, that's everything. Well, that I can think of.
And you do not see any problem with where you are right now.
I'm strapped to a chair. Of course they see problems, I just don't see a way around it, so.
And why are you strapped to this chair?
I'm making sure you ended up with the things in the safe.
For
And-
making sure that I'm the one who gets to see what's in the safe. Now that is a very interesting
what was in there.
So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call on Jimis to be here. And if he tells me that he had no plans for those diamonds, he will go.
I doubt he knew there were any diamonds in there. He didn't manage to get it open. I interrupted him when he was trying.
I'm going to ask him that. You're going to stay here. Not that you have any choice. I'll be right back. He opens the door and closes the door. You two see that he exited the room on his own. Or boss has exited the room on his own. But a moment. He pulls
Boss.
out.
Is there a
it?
problem?
The problem is that I have people stealing from me. And I need to see if they were doing it intentionally or not. Or if this turns out that it wasn't stealing. And it was indeed actually, how do you say it? Bribed. He pulls out a sending stone. Someone gets Jimis here.
I'm not gonna lie. Genesis is I was told not to go near that door. Someone let him out? I want to shoot someone now.
Angerfist just pulls out his sending stone that's connected to Newbeck and Jimis. Hey, Jimis, boss wants to see you. Something about Genesis.
Oh, alright. I'll teleport to boss's place. Using the pen.
You appear.
Hey boss, how can I help?
Would you steal diamonds?
Yes? Why? Or are we talking about from you?
If you were raiding that place, would you take anything after raiding?
Jimus just sort of stands there and thinks about it. I mean, corpses, those can be useful. And probably some stuff that was on the corpses, but nothing that I think you would find useful, or that I think should be owed to the Marauders. Not Marauders, sorry.
And you
Misfits.
swear on your life.
Um,
You swear on Ace's life. Who is yet to sign, of course, because meta, that hasn't happened until week
Yep.
8.
I think I did take some clothes. But I did not steal any diamonds. Also, when I took a look in the vault, I didn't take anything from there. I made sure Nubex didn't either.
Let's see
Yeah, I
if
could
you're...
swear on Ace's life that we wouldn't steal any diamonds.
Well, let's
Just
hope
want
for
to say,
your
Numex
sake.
did give his word.
Let's hope for your sake that after I read your report, that you're not lying to me. Because if you're lying to me in your report, then I won't take this word for granted. I will not take this word as truthful as it is at the moment. Meta.
Fuck, that would change. That would change what he puts in his report.
Well, it not really. You wanted to try and square it up with people, and you squared it up with Nubex.
I could almost imagine, like Jim is
This
just giving.
changes his risk factor, though.
I could just imagine Jim is just like looking to Agafist like, you gotta help me with your report this now.
Yeah, Numex sort of said at the end of his report, he would have said, P.S.
Yeah,
I saw magic everywhere.
yeah.
Jim
I
just
know.
said it was
Yeah,
him.
P.S. Yeah,
Numex would
that's
have not.
yeah. So
Shit.
he then places his arm around his hand around your shoulder. Please come with me, Genesis. As he opens the room, you can see Genesis currently sitting on what looks to be a chair, currently strapped down.
You know what? I wouldn't have actually pictured Genesis as the one to actually steal something. Always thought it'd be Nubek.
Now,
Is
this
is
one
the door
says
closed
that-
yet?
No, he
You,
hasn't
Joey.
closed the door just
Fuck
yet.
you.
Okay.
Jimus just waves toward as he walks past.
Well, it just gives him a little eyebrow shuffle.
He closes the door with you now inside the room with Genesis. Now Genesis says here that you were in the same room as him as he cracked the safe. But he did not know, but he says that you did not know what was inside the safe.
I didn't
Is
say.
that the one in the nobleman room?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was
I didn't say Jimus was in the same room as me. I said I interrupted him. He took the Viscount and his daughter and teleported away. That's when the whole debacle of him wanting to buy them off of you happened, and he never
Yes.
came back. Then I
Yes.
opened the safe with
Yes.
Adrian being in the room.
So, why did I bring him here then, if he has nothing that can vouch? Why did you say that he was the... Why did you say that he may have stolen the diamonds, if he wasn't there?
He was trying to get into the safe when I interrupted him. He teleported away. I opened the safe so that I could make sure it ended up in your hands. My Genesis' hands are like flicking around, like pointing, like while strapped to the thing.
Well,
It's like,
James, Jimus, you can go. There's nothing that I need from you then.
Genesis looks back at you and says, "Sorry about that."
Can I try something on him? I just want to make sure that he's not affected by any curses at the moment.
Sure.
I am undead.
I walk up to him and I cast Remove Curse on him at 3rd level.
Right.
Okay.
No curse is upon him. Or at least no curse that you can remove at your level is upon him.
Alright, boss. Could just be poor decision making on his behalf, but okay, I guess you don't need me for this.
I don't need you anymore for this. You can go back to your island.
I just walk out.
Close the
Hey,
door behind
Genesis,
you.
let me know if you're a lawyer.
Close the door behind you.
I shut the door behind me.
The
He pulls
likelihood
out-
of him losing another limb.
He pulls out.
Angerfist-
He pulls out a sending stone. Commander, I need you to get your little lapdog on the phone. Adrian, yeah, I'm not going to do both voices because, frankly,
No.
you're only going to hear one side of this conversation, Genesis.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have one of the members of the strike team here. He says that you would be able to vouch that you saw the diamonds inside of the safe. And this is where Adrian is going to roll a history.
And fail miserably.
I'm ready for the nat one, but then I remembered it's a GM roll, so I don't even get to see it.
Oh no! You guys get to see it
Can I give him my inspiration?
if you
Nope.
wish.
You know, never.
I will give him my inspiration.
Damn it.
Alright, here we go.
At one.
That is a 17. So you didn't get to see what was in there. All you know is that you got 100 gold out of it. You did hear about a deed and a monocle, but you don't know anything else. Alright. He says that that the monocle is correct and the deed is correct, but he didn't know anything else was in there. And that you paid him handsomely for letting him help you break into the safe.
Yeah.
Still find it funny how he just joined the Misfits and then suddenly he's become
He's
the most
110 gold richer. To be fair, there was probably a strongbox in the vault that was probably his own strongbox, but no longer.
Yeah.
So he does say that you cracked the safe, but he did not see the contents. The only other person I can ask about that would be the noble. But at this moment, the noble is currently in a safe location. So can you tell me, is it worth trying to get him here?
Meta, I know I can't say that because he deliberately asked me whether or not I think it's worth it.
Yep, that is what he said.
Because what I was gonna say was, you're the boss. You're the boss. You ultimately end up deciding anyway. Then he replied,
No.
Yeah.
There'd be something much worse if you said that.
Yeah, because he said that before, and shit hit the fan. I know if I did it again, it'd be much worse.
This stunned silence makes me overjoyed to know I'm standing here waiting for you to answer my question if it would be worth it to get him here or not.
I apologize for that. I'm just realizing that 2020 hindsight is in fact a thing.
Yes.
Sure, it will more than likely end up being worth it.
All right.
Better. You said that you say 2020 hindsight is indeed a thing, and then you never use what you learn with your
He
2020
opens-
hindsight.
He opens the door. Tori gets Jimis to hand his sending stone to the noble. I need to ask him some questions. And hands your sending stone to me for a moment.
Sure. Yo,
As he closes the door and comes over to you, Troy.
Just one question.
Yes, Nubek.
Did I ever get my sending stone back from Boss's brother?
You have not yet
Sorry.
gone to get it, but
Yeah.
during this
No, I wasn't
you'll
sure.
probably be able to do so.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd get it or not after the town raid or not, but I guess
Look,
not.
He's already pissed off some of the bigger, scarier members. He doesn't need to piss off the goblin horde. Because the only thing that could probably rival a pirate horde is a goblin horde emerging from the sewers.
It is true. Thank you. I'll just write that on my sheet.
You just hear, get those landlubbers, and then you just hear, get those sea dwellers, get those water likers.
I thought it'd be more like salted meat.
Salted
I can't
meat.
even have like goblins run my ships because goblins I don't think would be able to swim.
Oh, goblins would probably be fine running airships.
How much does an airship cost? Like that's the question
A
now.
lot more.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind though.
Anyway,
Yo, Jimis, hand the sending stone when talking to you over to that Viscount dude whose daughter you also took. Boss wants to have a chat with him.
Oh, alright.
And Angus hands his to Boss.
And I'll hand it to the Viscount.
will you be listening to the Viscount?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Keep in mind, Newbeck might be listening in.
Matters
I don't have that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have that anything.
Yeah,
No. Oh, is it?
This is the one that's connected.
This is the private one, not the group one.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, I have that. Sorry. I thought you meant the group one.
Yeah, no, Angus knew it would be easier to just use the private one for this.
So,
You know Boss has 2 sending stones from me?
So he gets onto the thing. He's just like, I don't care if he listens in. Alright, listen here, Noble. You're going to answer this question once, or never.
Yes,
Did you
Boss,
have
what is it?
diamonds in that safe?
I do not have diamonds in my safe.
You did. So, Timus, on the other side, on your other side, you can see the person standing there. He was about to say something, and then he didn't.
I just nod and think Nubex.
Just,
No,
I
that's-
can just
I-
imagine,
like
I'm
if-
looking at Boss's
like if-
face. Nubeck saying that Boss's face, just getting this annoyed look.
He hasn't actually heard what he sounds like, but he has heard of what Newbeck sounds like. All right. Ooh, is he gonna give in to goblin racism and believe that some goblins sound the same? He
See,
didn't
the thing
actually
is,
say his name, and he said yes, boss.
you also got to remember though, Nuvex, if Boss was to go through that sending stone, Nuvex is going to be like, oh, he's talking to me. Nuvex is now a Baron.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be the only reason.
Yeah.
And he's told
You
Boss.
said, yep. All right, I'm gonna
Well, the other-
get.
The other
Alright,
dude,
So
the other dude knows Boss's name, I think. So he'd probably
I'm
reply
going
with his
to
name,
get-
wouldn't he?
yes, he does. However, Newbeck, I'm going to get you to roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
A deception check. An accidental deception check, but a deception check nonetheless against his insight. He's going to get
Nubex, I hope
advantage.
you know that if I find out you're the cause of me getting into pain, I am going to kill you. No.
Has heard
You
me
will magically
sending-
disappear. But you will no longer
exist. Boss has heard me through the sending stone because Boss has a personal sending stone. Just to,
Yes, but
this is a different sending stone. So
for joke's sakes, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
This is.
I rolled mine. Mine is 23.
Yep. Sucks to suck. His insight is high, but not high enough.
I do not have an inspiration to give to him. Fuck.
I don't think
He
I
already
do.
had advantage. So he's just like, okay. He gives you the sending stone back to you, Troy. It looks like the Baron sounds like a goblin.
Alright, that's Newbeck. I thought the guy you wanted to talk to was a Viscount or something.
Sorry, the Viscount seems to have been polymorphed into a goblin.
Oh. Hey,
As he goes and he walks back over to the door.
hey,
I will be
Newbeck,
back.
did you just answer, boss?
As he opens
yeah.
the door,
He asked
walks in.
it's
Hey,
still
boss.
done.
The one you talked to was Newbeck. The one
I
that
told
asked
him-
was Newbeck. Not
I told
the
him I
other guy.
didn't steal any diamonds. Or no bad diamonds.
You can see Genesis. You could see his anger on his face just suddenly turn to disappointment as he then closes the door and walks away from where you were again. You could see he was about ready to kick your ass, and then he hears that, and he's just like, "Oh."
He's now that he wasn't able to. Honestly, Genesis is like just thinking in his head. You know what? I probably would. Even if it turned out it didn't, I probably would have let him anyway.
Sorry.
He comes back over and he holds his hand out for the sending stone.
Yep, Agatha's hands it back.
James.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, James. The dude hands the stone back to you. It just doesn't seem like they want to talk. It's some other noble talked.
Alright.
And you hear on the sending stone, so no one knows about the diamonds.
Not on the sending stone. I asked the guy, do you keep diamonds in your vault?
Safe, not vault.
Not we keep diamonds in the vault, but they're usually the town diamonds.
So, would there have been diamonds in your safe?
I don't have a safe.
The one in your room? The one I found you in?
I don't have a room.
Whose room was that?
Let's see, it was none of your business.
He's asking
Yes,
for me.
it was Viscount's none of a business. Exactly that person.
Is this coming through the sending stone?
No.
No. You're
I'm
only
just going to go
hearing-
back on the sending stone. I'm going to say to boss, oh, hey, boss.
Okay. What is going on here? I thought we weren't playing Chinese whispers.
The guy just gave it back to me. Apparently, no one wanted to talk to him.
That was because of Newbeck. Newbeck answered. In fact,
Alright,
Newbeck,
stop
you
wasting
can
your
now
time,
hear-
boss. I'm just going to hand the stone back to the Viscount.
Answer me this, noble, not you, Newbeck.
This guy's name is Newbeck as well.
I'm going to tell the Viscount, not on the sending, just going to whisper in his ear.
Yeah.
There were diamonds in your vault. And then there is just sparks of necrotic energy around me as I'm just looking at him.
Yes, you wanted to talk to me. It's just like, were there or were there not diamonds in the vault? Or in the safe? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, a safe. We've killed so many people. I'm pretty sure I could get the ransom from just your daughter. Your wife is still alive, yes? I don't know what you're talking about. Hand the sending stone back to Jimus for a second. He holds out the sending stone to you, Jimus.
I take the sending stone, I just say kneecaps.
No. Do you have a way to fly?
Yes.
Good. I want you to cast fly on him and yourself, and I want you to fly for 9 minutes up.
I sort of just salute the sending stone.
You what?
I sort of just salute the sending stone.
Once you're 9 minutes up, you're going to hold the sending stone to his ear, and if I'm not satisfied with the answer, you're going to let him go.
I cast fly at 4th level on himself and myself, and I'm just going to grab the broom out and start flying us. But get him to go on the broom. I'm just going to send it up.
All right, roll an athletics check. He shall also roll an athletics.
Is that what, to stay on the broom as they're with both of them on it?
No, he's trying to struggle not to be put on the broom.
Yeah.
Did that roll?
No.
Nope.
I don't.
19.
You easily overpower him.
Up and away we go.
That must be a new sensation for Jimus.
Fuck, I love nobles. I whisper in his ear, "Do you even lift, bro?"
I lift a pen, I lift a quill, and I lift a pencil.
I just take us up for about 9 minutes.
Just
Uh,
one
no.
thing.
So, how fast can your broom fly?
It's going up at 100 feet per round.
Okay,
One
so
thing quickly.
that is 1,000 feet every minute.
We're going up 9,000 feet.
9,000 feet. So that's a mile plus.
For clarification, I didn't hear anything between when GMS grabbed the broom till when I got back.
Well,
That's cool.
don't worry. They're going up they're going 900 feet, and if once you get past 500 feet, you start falling.
That's terminal velocity, baby.
Yeah, terminal velocity is at 500 feet. So let's think about that for a second. He will be falling for almost 2 minutes. Jimus, as you're flying up, you hear on the descending stone, Jimus,
Yes?
I forgot to ask, do you have a way to stop him from suddenly dying?
Yes.
F-ward.
Very good.
So once we get to 9,000 feet, so there were diamonds in your safe, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the case.
Why are we up here?
Well, That's okay. You don't really need to worry about that because you're about to be back down there in give or
What?
take 2 minutes.
What?
Well, he needs that. Boss needs to ask him the question.
Oh, I know, I haven't put Boss on yet. So,
Hmm.
Boss is going to ask you, and there's going to be diamonds in your vault, right?
Why do you keep saying vault?
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
You keep saying vault, and every time you say it, it's like, God damn it.
Vault, safe, same thing to me.
Well, Genesis only knew there was a safe. He didn't know about a vault.
Yeah. Nuvix went there. Don't worry about it. Nothing much happened. The less people that know, the better. So did John actually finish his stuff, or is he still like waiting? Oh, okay. So you guys had to see
I'm back.
Boss, and then Boss is
Put the
just
sending
like,
stone on him.
"Jeez,
Now this is what's going to happen. You'll have about 2.5, around 2-ish minutes, to think about what you did if you don't cooperate. It's just like, well, what do you mean? Well, my friend's there. He's going to push you off, and if you're lucky, you'll survive. But if you tell me about the diamonds in your safe, then you shall be safe yourself. Oh, there were diamonds in the safe. Yes. Diamonds in the safe. And how many were there? Now, Genesis, how many diamonds were in the safe that you counted? Or
You didn't
in the
give me a
number?
count of how many there were. You gave me
In-
how much they were approximately worth.
Alright, how much is they approximately worth?
3,000 gold pieces.
3,000 gold pieces.
I know that because I immediately wrote it down for fear of forgetting.
There was the 3,000 gold worth of diamonds. That seems to check out. Alright, turn the sending stone back to Jimus.
Jimus takes the sending stone.
Push him. Make sure he survives, but push him. I don't like
Yes!
his attitude.
I was pushing him regardless. I just salute the sending stone, and I just tell the broom to go away. And it just pulls out from underneath both of us and goes up into the sky.
Rightio.
And we just start free falling.
I thought I wasn't meant to die.
I'm your way until about 2 rounds before we hit the ground and cast Featherfall on the both of us.
Alright. So you get about 1,000 feet from the ground and you cast Featherfall?
Yep.
Because that is and then you start falling 60 feet per round for how many rounds does it last?
It lasts, I believe, a minute or 10 minutes.
I'm just
Check that
looking it
out.
up. It lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute. So that will get you down to 600 feet, and then
Not
you
down
will
to 400
both of
feet.
you. That'll get you down to 400 feet, and then the both of you will take full damage.
I'll basically cast it again right before it ends.
Ah, a reinforcement.
Smart.
Nice. So you slowly make it down. He's just like, "Why'd you do that? I thought I cooperated."
You did! I'm not going to need to wash your pants that much.
Please, I'm a dignified man. I wash my own pants. as you see him sort of walk in that sort of waddle that people have when they've crapped themselves.
As he waddles away. Waddle,
Waddle,
waddle.
waddle, waddle.
I just found a sending stone job done, and now you can be back to them.
He gives you the sending stone back, Troy.
Oh.
He goes over, opens the door, and walks over to Genesis. Congratulations, Genesis. I don't suspect you of corruption. Meta, that is some fucking rich saying there. Evil people turning around, looking at someone who might be doing good. I don't think that you're doing any
Corrupt.
corruption.
Which is like more of a threat.
Alright. So, firstly, return to me in 3 weeks, and I shall give you all that you are due.
Has the chair unlatched?
Not yet.
Okay.
Good. He puts his foot onto a pressure plate, and the chair unleashes. This
Hi.
pressure plate is below what looks to be a fixed table, so you wouldn't exactly accidentally walk on it letting someone go.
Yeah.
Now, do that
Like-
again, and I might just take your arms for fun.
Fair enough.
Off you go.
Yep. When I go back out, I do tell.
Oh, so are you right for me to teleport you two now?
Oh god damn. Ugh. I do say to what? Well, John, whichever fucking name he's going by at this point in time.
John.
I'm not sure if he's here at the moment.
He's not.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I didn't unmute myself.
I do tell you that I have to be back here in 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, let's just hope an assassination doesn't take 3 weeks. I look around. Is there anyone around us?
Nothing with me shooting at it should take more than 3 weeks unless it's a Tarask.
Oh, well, you're in for some fucking news.
We're killing a Tarask. Me comes back with its head and mounts it. Yeah, excellent.
It
So Max,
regenerates. Yo.
Max, is there anyone around?
Boss has gone off to do his own thing again. You're currently
Alright.
just in the lounge area. There's this large 4 pillowed sofa with 2 large armchairs either side of it, facing a fireplace with what looks to be a coffee table in the middle.
I was specifically asking for if there's anyone around other than those two.
You can see a few misfit guards that are currently patrolling around as they just make sure that no one is currently trying to kill anyone inside the building, but there's not really much inside at the moment.
Can we head back to your tower first before we go, Genesis?
Okay.
Alrighty, back to our tower.
So,
Back to the tower then.
head to the tower. As you get to the tower, the door is closed.
Good.
Are we going in for whatever it is that you want to do right now? What or?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
I unlock the door.
You unlock the door. As you open the door, you can see the undead-looking gunslinger currently pointing a gun at the door. Welcome back.
Yes. I have to think of a way to let people know.
a knock, perhaps.
By the way, Mr. Other Gunslinger Man, I don't think we've been formally introduced.
You're
Yeah.
what? Am I
No,
correct?
I'm actually John.
John.
It's a common misconception that
Why
people
do you
seem to
keep
have.
changing your name?
I've always been
Because-
John.
Like, what are you talking about? This is John. He's
Yeah.
been with us since the
Because
start.
if you are of some sort of unlawful, wouldn't you want to change your name a few times? And then stick to that new name as if it was glue.
Unlawful? What are you talking about? I'm the most lawful person I know.
Probably accurate.
Legends have told of you. I heard about a individual who was tortured, apparently by the individual known as Watt.
Oh well, I hope I don't meet this SWAT fellow then. He doesn't sound like fun if he's torturing people.
Now,
I
do
I
do
give
they
Angus
need,
a little.
do you need some privacy?
Yes, that would be nice, thank you.
He stands up and goes to walk back upstairs, up the 5 stories.
Alright. Did anyone close the door behind us?
Angerfist is just. Angerfist is just. Because this door would probably be like a good foot or two shorter than he is, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just seriously depending.
The sad thing
debating just-
is that 90% of this town is human efficient,
Yeah,
which means that all doors are
like a good 1 or 2 feet shorter than him.
1.5 to 2 foot shorter, and
Yeah.
probably 1.5, to be honest. The only places that aren't are the currently
the Misfit?
Marauder place, which
Yeah.
has had no activity for the last 3 days, as if everyone packed up and disappeared.
Mm.
And you have seen that looks like a few individual bandits have been skulking out the place to see if they can take it over. Anyway,
Angerfist is
that's
probably
for
gonna knock
later.
some heads. Angerfist is debating, do I knock some heads? Or let them get the crap beaten out of them by
The
them by
difference
the
is
Marauders?
that the difference probably is that one will be crap beaten out of, the other will probably be murdered.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
getting
mean,
back to this.
yeah.
What are you doing? What are you debating?
Oh, no, he was just debating. Angerfist isn't meta-wise debating in my head, but these guys. So, actually, no, he was debating where should I just put my fist through this, or do I care enough to go down, or do I care enough to crouch?
Well, a hole would definitely make the door irrelevant, so there wouldn't be really too much quiet time. You eventually hear a door close while you're thinking about this. Probably a door upstairs.
If I knock a hole in this, it's just going to annoy me to get it fixed. I never will, but it will be annoying with him telling me. Like, Angerfist does, like, do the normal, like, crouch you get in. He's just giving, like, Genesis this look as, like, this annoys me.
So you
Be
crouch
grateful.
and you get in.
Yeah. Like,
Close
he's just
the
giving
door
Genesis,
behind
like,
you.
he just gives Genesis, like, a look of, like, be grateful.
Alright. John,
Alright. I'll make sure it's only the 3 of us there.
it looks to be the only. It looks like it is only the 3 of you, unless of course you want to roll a perception.
That's fine, I'll trust my passive. Alright. and then I use my changeling ability to change into one of my alter egos.
Ah, yes, what?
Oh,
And this is what they look like. I sort of
Is
once.
that still the same one, or is that a new alter ego you're showing?
This is a new one.
Oh, alright.
I sort of do that little hair flip with my hand once I finish changing.
neat.
All right, I'm ready to go.
You ready, Genesis?
So we're going sneaky now.
Yes. Although
Do I
we'll
still
need to do a
push-
little recon first, so we can figure out where the person is.
Okay. Probably shouldn't be wearing my yellow and black misfit armor.
That might not be a good idea.
I change into my old armor,
Righto.
just a solid black one, because
Whilst he's changing, Angus is like, so what do I call you when you look like that? Is it still John or?
Oh no, of course it's not John, you silly Billy. It's Sarah.
Jessica. It's Jonica. It's Sarah.
Alrighty, Sarah. Okay.
Alright. So make sure
Nearly-
you remember that, fellas.
I make no promises.
Not even for me, big guy?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't make any promises.
So,
Quite likely I'll forget.
Genesis, you're back in your old armor. Disregarding the fact that I'm pretty sure some of you still have the armor of the Rangers.
Oh yeah, I still have the where is it? The Farland Colony Scout armor.
Yeah.
But I have borderline no use for that armor anymore.
Anyway, so what's the plan?
So
I
I guess. So I guess the plan is I use this little thingy, this little badge in my helmet to teleport us as close to New City as I can, and then you guys go and do whatever the hell it is you're doing, and I'll find my way back.
making sure I have something other than a gun to shoot first.
Because
Yeah, that'll do.
I will be out of teleports. I need to
Well,
get.
you can always stick around if you want. Watch the fun and unfold.
Revenant goes into my bag and I just pull out the heavy crossbow. If I need one shot, this will do much better. And it won't set off every single person within a mile.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
sitting there, I was wondering, why are you getting the person with a gun to do the assassinating? You know, the person who goes...
Well, he's the most not big person he knows that he can trust.
Plus I've got so much stuff to do with, stealthing.
Yeah.
Slow Jimus nod.
So,
Yeah, Jameson's still essentially a stranger. to
Yeah, I
God.
know. They've spoken like 3 times.
Yeah.
so, are you ready to go?
I am.
Well, thank you.
Someone punching with their fist is the same as me stabbing someone with a dagger.
Yep.
Daggers are useless.
Daggers are not useless. Daggers can be
Okay.
poisoned.
You're right. They can also be turned into Mehrunes razor.
And they can be thrown.
Yeah.
Throwing fists.
I believe
Well,
that's
same as
just
Anger
called
Fist.
an actual arm.
Oh no! What? Oh no! Oh no!
No,
do you
I'm
hear
talking
that?
about what barbarians can do. Tear off
Anyway.
people's arms and throw them.
I mean, yeah, but that's not throwing fists. That's throwing an arm.
Just tears off the hand at the wrist, throws that. I cast fist.
Anyway, so. Are you ready to go now? Do we have everyone ready? Genesis,
Yep.
Sarah,
Yes.
and Troy.
And Groot.
Yep.
Alright. So,
He doesn't want
you-
to. If possible, he doesn't want
you
to
take
teleport
the
straight
badge
into the
and
city. He wants
you
to get
use
in
it.
the city.
and so you want to try and purposely get off,
Yeah,
off
I
the
want to. If
Alright, in
poss-
that case,
if
I
possible,
will
I
get
wanna-
you to roll a D100.
yeah,
Woo!
I want to try.
Woo! Let's go someone random.
I'd want to try and get like just out of the city where potentially no one will see. But
Chris, take a look at what my
Oof.
average roll is now.
Yikes! Maybe I should have gotten someone else to come with.
What did you get? 49.
49.
Two 7s, a 10, and a 1 for my average of a 5d20.
It's okay. I don't plan on you doing the assassinating anyway. You're more of the
So-
fall guy.
You appear
Anger fist
in
prep.
a similar area.
Okay, so we appear in a similar area to where we just were.
No, you appear in a similar area to the location that you wanted to go to. Find yourself outside of a blacksmith. In front, well, actually, all around the town, you can see that there are festive setups. There is a picture of this mighty Goliath going up against many different foes, and it says, "Come to the big bash today."
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Do I recognize my surroundings? Because I have been to this city before.
Looking at the blacksmith, it looks like you are outside from the intelligence you gathered in this location. Outside a rather well-known blacksmith. This blacksmith is actually well known from both doing things for good and bad people. He seems to not really have a preference, but he covers up the any deals he does with the bad people because, you know, bad for business if he's doing stuff like that with others. But you got the coin, he'll give you what you want.
Alright. Well,
I have the hood of my Cloak of Elvenkind up.
I don't
I'm
have my hood up.
I'm assuming we're at the place you want.
Yeah, this place is good enough. So
Cool.
if you want to disappear, then go for it.
Yep, I'm going to go and watch that match. Well, those matches.
Or if you're gonna stick around, we should figure out a place we can meet up.
I was kind of just going to walk out the city.
Alright, well, never mind then. But Genesis, in case we get split up, we should probably figure something out.
Looks at blacksmith shop.
Yeah,
You
that's
two
what
have
I was
fun.
thinking too.
So I'm not
See ya.
sure if I can post that, so I'm going to post it here. Pretty sure it's a little too big for D&D. Roll20. So I'll put it in
I'm blue. I'm blue.
full
I'm blue.
location, Farlands, New City. Oh, okay. New City is too powerful.
How many meg is it?
It is above 8 apparently.
Alright, do you have Roll20 Pro? You
So-
should be
oh,
able,
no,
able to upload 8 meg worth.
Yeah, it's
I
above.
think he's trying to
8
put it in
megs.
there. And
Sorry,
I think
how many
you're
did you
going to...
say?
It's above 8 megabytes. I'm not sure how big it is at the moment. Let me just get into my
I
world.
think Roll20 allows you to go up to like 100 meg.
Ludo, oh, my cat is playing with with a bag at the moment. Just being really
Blue
weird.
bag.
Evil. Locations. Farlands. New city. Open. View properties. It is 9.18 megabytes. So
That
I'm
should
just
fit on a
gonna-
Roll20.
well, I've found that anything that doesn't fit on thing on Discord usually doesn't fit on Roll20, but I'll try. I'll see what I can do. Until then, I'm gonna put this in Evil Game Info for you guys to just look over.
Nice.
Now, one thing you are aware is that this place has a lot higher guard for Helm than any other location. Sarah?
Mhm.
Because it has a major castle here. It is quite a hot spot for Hands of Helm and other quite lethal individuals.
Yep. Oh, what was the name of the blacksmith guy again?
You have not gotten anything from this person, so you have not actually found out their name. All you know is that his reputation is that he'll. You have.
How do I know about his reputation but not know his name?
He's just known as the blacksmith.
Yeah, he's just known as the blacksmith
Okay.
in the circles, in the underground circles.
Holy shit!
Alright, well, I would like to go into this blacksmith's and talk to
What's
this man.
so shite?
Oh, I just brought the map up and damn! It's huge!
It is a city.
Clearly, Genesis has never been to a city. Has never been to a city.
No,
Oh,
it's
right.
just the
I
Mate.
forgot.
amount
I-
you've put
I
on here is
completely-
amazing.
I forgot what number one was.
Little
Oh,
Jacksonville. Yeah, I saw them went fuck.
Genesis. All I can tell you is like first landing that I went to. I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, pretty fucking big. I don't know if it's bigger than this town, but it's fucking big.
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
Yeah, I haven't been to Genesis yet, so I'd say that.
Genesis is absolutely massive.
Yeah. Would this
thing
be the
is-
same size as First Landing, or would First Landing be bigger?
First Landing would be smaller than this. It would be town sized, but it would be large town sized.
Okay. Cheers.
So the location you have appeared is markets.
Well, I figured as much.
Riverside is, Riverside. The housing you are looking for, or at least the place you are looking for, apparently the person that is your target.
Well, the place I'm looking for is the blacksmith. For
Yeah, your
information
target.
first.
Yeah, I'll just say that your target is usually most prominent in the south side of the city.
Yeah.
So you go into the blacksmith.
Yep.
Yep. You can see what looks to be two people working there, an orc and a dwarf.
So which one of you handsome fellas runs this place?
We both do. Yeah. I, Hammer King. So what can we do for you, you fine lass?
Oh, flattery. Well, I'm just looking for some information.
On
I'm
what
willing
can
to
we
pay.
do for you?
I'm just seeking out a specific person. I'm just hoping to have a private conversation with them.
Oh, no. They look around. It's only us three in here, so it couldn't be anything. It couldn't be anything too damning. What could be the issue?
It's just a conversation for me and them.
Ah, alright. Well, we don't exactly sell information. We sell weapons, armor. Well, I sell weapons, he sells armor. Hammer King sell best armor, and I sell best weapons.
Well, I do
Thank you.
have coin. So show me what you've got.
Why has this always had to be the thing that happens when I hear show me what you've got? The first
Show
thing
me
I
what
think
you've
is
got.
the giant head.
Yeah. I'll just mute it.
Alright, so you're looking for weapons or armor, lass?
I'd like to have a look at both.
That is what this place is called, the Besties.
That is brilliant.
An uncanny friendship, considering that from mainland and the rest, you'll find that orcs and dwarves have a uneasy
each other.
alliance, as their wars can last many years due to the fact that their armor and weapons are about the same, just because their crafts are slightly different but work in one way or the other, with orcs usually looking towards more offensive armor and weapons, whilst dwarves looking more defensive.
Yeah, every time I look at an orc, I feel offended.
Man, that must really suck when you were in the Marauders HQ for a bit. So what are you looking for? Weapons or armor?
Well, I want to have a look at both.
Alright, I'll go check my stock, and whilst I check my stock, Hammer King. Yes, we have lot armor. He drags over a crate towards you. This place, I should explain that this place is like a 3-story tall building. He drags over a crate and opens it. You can see many different materials in it. We have lot armor and lot material. What you look for?
Well, I like things that are slimming. So show me what you got that's slimming, but good for protection.
Ah, Mithril. Mithril, what you're looking for. Unless, of course, you don't like wearing metal, then maybe we look at, leafwear, yeah.
Well, as long as I can, be a little stealthy with it, then stealthy's what I want.
Ah, stealth, yeah, stealth.
I feel like the orc is just staring off in the distance right now.
I'm sorry,
I feel like they're looking through the materials, looking for something that is pressed with the word stealth on it.
Sorry, I heard something going on. I just wanted to go check out what was going on.
It's all good.
The extra. Looking for the survival stuff. Survival guide, here it is. So, materials, adamantine, armor, wood. It's made for weapons, crystal, weapons, beast feather, armor, made with beast fur. You can have advantage on any animal handling checks. Bone is armor, medium heavy armor, Titan, cold iron, coral, dark steel, dark oak, sorry, dark wood, dwarven stone, Trillium hide. Wearing this armor is fire damage you take from non-magical attacks reduced by 3. Eternal ice, ignium, infernal leather, leaf weave. Here, there it is. Leaf weave. He puts on some, you know those like reading glasses where it's like cut off half glasses?
Yeah. That's got the little string around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alchemical process leaves that are hard as leather, used also as camouflage. That do.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
It's cool. That's cool. You have just as much of a reason to interrupt us as he's gone to mute himself again.
But while you're still interrupting,
man, he's back.
Farrax, you have the right to interrupt us as much as we interrupt each other.
while
That's
while
what
you're
makes these-
interrupted,
Yeah.
is it all good if I just dip for a bit watching the YouTube?
By the sounds of things, this time skip might be over quite a couple of weeks, so you might be able to dip. Considering that we're still going on with what Sarah is doing. So then once we're done with Sarah, I think I was moving on to Genesis.
The
And
Genesis
It
of
sounds
Pharaoh.
like most
Then
people could probably just dip if they really wanted to. Because I don't know how long this is going to take.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
I will need to still call on some people maybe because
I mean, I'm gonna stay just so that I can listen.
Yeah, I'm just
But I
gonna
will be back.
def myself, stay in here, and I'm just gonna watch YouTube for a bit. If I'm needed though, just shoot me a message.
It's just more the principle of having people here to enjoy.
Don't worry, I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Good,
Yeah.
because you might actually get called upon.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm
so
expecting I'll be called upon by Genesis.
so he looks at the
Why
leaf.
by
He
me?
pulls out some leaf weave, and hands you a little bit. It feels leathery. It definitely feels leathery. But it looks as if this is it also has that on one side it feels leathery, while on the other side it feels more like, you know those big leaves? Have you ever felt one of those big leaf? Feels rather like what's the
Leafy.
word? Smooth.
Yeah.
apart from the other side that has that very slight wrinkle, the other side is very smooth.
It feels interesting. I've never really felt a leaf like this before.
It leaf weave. We get it from the alchemical process leaves that make them hard leather, and they can be used as camouflage. Cost 100 gold per pound.
I sort of study it a little bit. I'm not really looking for something that can camouflage me.
Or not literal stealth.
Yeah, if you got something that can maybe make me more quiet, I'd be interested in that.
Plague-wood. Shadow linen.
Shadow linen?
No, not shadow linen. My apologies.
That's
This
all
is
good.
for psychic damage, not for anything else. Shadow silk, that's it. He holds out some shadow silk for you to feel.
I feel it.
It feels soft to the touch, but very resistant.
Tell me, if I had boots made out of this stuff, would my walking be silent?
No, you're thinking about boots of can't say the word.
What, dwarven kind? Perhaps?
No. Dwarven kind. No. I could say dwarves. It's boots of
Elven.
Humankind?
I can say humans too.
I'm glad you can say humans, because if you didn't, I'd be a little bit offended.
Anyway.
Where is Genesis while all this is happening?
I figured you were
Standing
just like
out-
standing behind me.
I thought he was just standing outside of the thing.
So this
No, I
this,
thought I was just standing behind
this
her as
silk,
well.
this black semi-transparent silk is carefully made by so it's a black fucking hell. This black semi-transparent silk is what you can see. He puts his reading glasses on again and looks at the book. It's carefully made by underground spiders and spider-like creatures.
So what, it can be used to walk on walls or something?
Nope. While wearing this, with armor made from shadow silk, you have advantage on stealth checks in lightly obscured areas, such as shadows. Sadly, we don't really do anything magical like those boots.
Damn.
So enough from me.
I'd like to imagine like Genesis just pokes his head out from behind Sarah and says, "You're talking about boots of elven kind. That get out."
You said the word leave now!
There's also the fact that he's an elf,
No, I'm not.
aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're a Shadow Kai,
Hides,
aren't you?
hides further in cloak.
Give me a second.
Shadow Kai is an elf.
Yeah. But they can't tell I'm an elf.
Well, they haven't looked at you.
Have you suddenly lost your ears or something?
No,
Well,
he's
you got
up
his
his
hood up.
hood.
Got my
Yeah,
hood
he's-
up.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he did say that his hood was up, so...
I forgot he put it up.
Motherfucker.
So not fan of any of this. Right. Well,
I'm afraid not, I'm sorry.
done all can. As he drags the box back over.
I
See that
I
you're
thought
still
I-
here.
First I
So-
sort of flip him a gold coin.
The coin
For your
lay-
troubles.
the coin flies, hits his shoulder, and lands on the ground. He's still dragging the box across the floor. You can see it's leaving scuff marks on the ground. Pretty sure that's making some people feel very upset about this.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Not really. Like it's a blacksmith spot. I'd be more surprised if there wasn't some form of marks on the ground.
So he
No,
comes back.
But it's just the
Alright,
sheer lack of
So
care.
we got many different wares. And by the look of my friend here, he could not tempt you in anything. Shame.
I'm
huh?
afraid not.
So, what are you looking for?
Well, do you have any hand crossbows by any chance?
Any hand crossbows? Yes, we got hand crossbows. So the real question is, what do you want to fire from those hand crossbows? Because we can get arrowheads, or well, bolt heads, arrowheads, in a jiff.
Well, what type of bolt heads can you acquire?
Many different types. Adamantine, amok woods, bone. No, not bone. Yeah, bone. Coral, dark steel, dark wood. No, not dark wood. Sorry. Eternal ice, ignium, eternal steel, mithril, obsidian, orcanium, plaguewood, spiritual wood, and sterile iron. However, sterile iron is not something you'd want to be touching if you are if you're planning to use that to kill someone.
Why is that?
It's very easy to trace back to people using it.
Do you perchance sell anything that's poison tipped?
Plaguewood. When you it already does additional poison damage when you use it, and we can always put that as just the main shaft, and then we can add some more to it, and maybe we could look at maybe obsidian tip with plaguewood. Yes, obsidian tip with plaguewood. That would give you an extra bit of damage.
And how much would, let's say, 20 of those plus a hand crossbow cost me?
Something. How much does one arrow weigh? Sorry, how much does how much does a bolt weigh?
I have no idea.
0.1 LB. So 0.1 pounds.
1 pounds. So and how does pounds work in 0 point? Does it go up to
So-
10 and then it goes to 1?
Yep.
Okay, so they do a 10 system there.
But
What the
nowhere
fuck is
else.
this? What the fuck is the Imperial system?
Gosh darn
Beware the
Imperial.
blue M&M.
Did you just say blue M&M?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Are there blue M&Ms?
I don't know.
Are there not? I thought they were.
There are.
Huh. I don't really eat M&Ms, so I honestly couldn't remember.
Haven't eaten M&Ms. I don't think I've actually ever had an M&M.
You're not
Bruh.
missing out on
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not really missing out on anything.
Yeah, I know. It's like a little bit of sweet around chocolate.
Yep. I'm more of a Skittle man myself.
Yeah, go the Skittles. Anyway,
Specifically the sour variant.
so getting back to it, so 20 of those, and then I need to go over to here, plus the hand crossbow. Crossbow, where is hand crossbow? There it is. 1,075 gold.
Fucking hell. That's expensive. That's me saying that meta.
Oh, no. If I wanted to make it more expensive, I would have put the cost, because everything I do is in pounds. But if I decided to turn around and say a bolt was £1, each bolt was £1,
Yeah.
you think
But
about
heavy
that,
fucking-
that'd be 500 gold per bolt. But instead, you're only paying 1,000. So
So how much is just a normal hand crossbow with normal, bolts? About, let's say, 30 normal bolts.
but we only do sorry, I've done that would be 75 gold plus. You'd have to buy them in more of a bulk than that, which would be 40 bolts. But that would be only 77 gold or up.
77, you say?
Yes.
Hmm.
The difference is quite astounding. Meta, the difference is, 2d4 extra damage
Yeah.
of poison and extra damage of piercing. So basically, you're getting, what is it? 1d10 plus 2d4 damage.
You're almost doubling your damage with those ones.
My problem is I probably won't use it all that much.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really.
I mean, you can always just have those at ready to throw at Genesis, and then have Genesis take the.
Oh, I've got something special for Genesis. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So those are your choices of the prices.
Do you have any bolts that can create sort of like a smoky area, so that it's one might be able to slip away?
Let me see if I have any metals that have that sort of ability. I guess if you were to maybe use Infernal Steel, it burns people. Be a weird smoke that you'd smell, but it burns people nonetheless.
How much would 20 of those cost me?
20 of those. With the same wood or a different wood?
Let's just go with the same wood.
Alright. 3,000 gold.
And what about with the cheapest wood that it can go with?
1,500.
And with the 40 bolts and hand crossbow on top of that?
1,577. Would you like to know what Infernal Steel can do?
Yes, that would be nice.
If the arrowhead is made completely out of Infernal Steel, it will deal fire damage. This is meta talk, but I'm going to talk in his voice as if this is some sort of tutorial.
Yeah.
Fire damage instead of normal damage. Additionally, when you hit a creature, you deal an extra 1d4 plus 2 fire damage. On top of that, the Plague Woods will give you an extra 1d4 poison damage. So all up, you're doing 1d10 plus 1d4, or in this case for the hand crossbow, because we should be using the hand crossbow damage. You'll be doing 1d6 plus 2d4 plus 2, without any modifiers.
Sarah sort of stands here and thinks for a moment. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal to me.
Genesis pay for this.
Right?
Not that he can.
Not that he can.
He puts a piece of paper on the table. Writes out the order. Just sign here, and I shall collect pay once we're done.
All right. She signs.
All right. You'll have those bolts ready by tomorrow. As for the normal bolts and the other weapon, he puts them on the table, along with another piece of paper that he writes down some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hands you. He then says, "I will need the 77 up front for these."
I'll collect those tomorrow with the rest of it.
All right. I'm still gonna need 77 up front.
That's fine. I pull out and hand him 77.
He then hands you the other piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Feel free to go talk to any of my associates that are named on that piece of paper. They can help you with what you're looking for.
Thanks.
Please come back to the besties whenever you're ready.
Oh, I will. You have a nice place here.
Yes.
And nice people too.
Sorry?
Sarah gives the orc a wink.
The orc gives you a wink and then a winks with the other eye as well.
Alright. Then I leave unless Genesis is going to say or do anything.
No, I didn't need anything currently.
Yeah.
Until he finds out about the error crystal. But
Eric Crystal, what's that?
a light blue glass-like crystal, known for creating quick, precise weapons. Weapon. You can use your dexterity modifier for attacks and damage made with an error crystal weapon. Yes, that's right. You get an error crystal weapon.
Great Lord.
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
Let's see. So starting price plus that. So great sword. It would only set you back. Only set you back 3,000 gold.
Oh, I need to wait to get paid.
Not gonna lie, Hayden. If Genesis had that and then squared up to Angerfist with it, Angerfist will do his best to break it with Head Splitter.
Let's see. What is its rarity? Oh wait, it doesn't matter because all of you have a relic of sorts.
Yeah.
Uncommon beats common. Rare beats uncommon. Very rare beats rare. Legendary beats very rare. Relic beats everything.
Yeah.
What about tank?
Tank beats Hunter. Tank beats Ghost. Tank beats everything.
Exactly. So what's better, the tank or the relic? They both
Oh
can't
God,
beat
this is-
everything.
Oh
The
God,
relic
it's a
someone walked around with.
it's a conundrum. You've
It's a
got me.
paradox.
It's a
No,
paradox
it's
we've
very
created.
simple.
The
There's-
answer is depends on the user.
Actually,
No,
no. If there's a relic tank, everything's
Yes.
doomed.
exactly. The relic
Inserts
tank
doom-
shall beat them all.
Inserts doom music here.
Alright,
Anyway,
so when we walk out, I want to duck down an alley
rightio.
and read the note that he handed me.
It says it has two informants. One is by the name of Crane, and another
Rain?
is by the name of. Let me just. I gotta get 20. Got to open me Hero Forge. I forgot to open me Hero Forge to get that other character.
Here, too.
And for some reason, it's still on Hicks.
Oh, Hicks. You will be missed.
And another
Next
by
letter.
the name of the Observer.
When do I get my next one? Next.
The Observer, did you say?
Yeah.
Well.
To find Crane, you will have to go into Riverside, which you are basically already at Riverside. And to find the Observer, you're going to have to go into the lower levels of the city, as there is apparently an underground city under here.
I feel like that'll probably lead me to a bunch of smelly goblins. Oh wait, no,
So
he's deaf. Never mind.
The... So you think the Observer's a smelly goblin?
That's me meta-wise. My character's not racist, Max.
You could fool me.
My character's not racist. Me, on the other hand,
Oh,
those darn goblins, man.
oh,
I'm
oh.
telling you.
And you know that this is caught on stream, right?
Well, goblins aren't real. It's fine.
I don't
Oh,
know. My brother
oh.
exists.
Fuck you.
I do not swing that way at all.
It's
Firstly,
funny how you
incest,
keep
secondly,
saying that,
gay.
yet I'm never saying who's the one fucking you.
Typically, it's the person saying it that is implied.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Typically, telling someone "fuck you" is generally saying "go fuck yourself."
No, if they wanted you to go
I
I mean,
fuck
I
yourself, they
don't
would say
think he
that.
swings that way
Slim.
either. I don't think he'd want to fuck himself.
No, I wouldn't.
Anyway. So. The one in Riverside is found in a manor.
A mana.
Yep. A manor.
And the other one?
The other one is found wandering the underground. So probably less reliable.
Yeah. As goblins tend to be. Isn't that right, Jimis?
Sorry about that.
It's all good, but you did answer my question.
Sorry, I didn't hear your question. What was it?
My question was, is that right, Jimis?
Goblins being unreliable.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't have any context for that question.
You weren't supposed to
why
have
I gave it to
context.
You're welcome.
Alright, so. We will head to wherever the manors in Riverside are.
Right. So you find a manor by that's called Crane's Healthcare.
What? Yeah, shit. Healthcare. That's where they
Good
get
thing.
them vaccines and shit.
It's a good thing the Americans deafened himself.
Wow, he might actually be watching the stream, you know.
Well,
If he is, he can come and have a go at me.
God,
American
everyone,
healthcare. What healthcare?
I
Exactly.
hear there is only care about their non-health. Anyway,
oh no, there's care for money.
anyway, so so there is that manor, and the rest seem to be private manors.
All right. Well, I go up to that manor and knock on the door.
Who knocks?
The name's Sarah.
Sarah. Do come in, Sarah.
I've also got a friend here. His name's Genesis.
Hello.
So, do you enter?
Yes.
Right. When you
Yes.
enter, you see a plague doctor. There you go.
So, guessing this is still going on, huh?
Yes, it is still
Yes.
going on.
But I'm probably going to disconnect, though, if anything before the session ends comes Farx's way. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. Then just DM me and I'll hop right back on.
Will do.
Yep.
See you guys either a little bit later here or on Monday.
Sunday.
What?
Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see if Sunday's game with Christian as DM. Just so that you
What?
remember now.
That's me.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wait, no, I thought James is the one that DMs on Sunday.
Don't start hurting his fucking
I'm
nerdy
about
ass.
Yeah. Well, not
That'll be a
talking.
feat from America.
Anyway,
Watch it, I have stretchy arms. It is my superpower.
so
Luffy, is that you?
I was gonna say. So how's your search for the One Piece going?
And not going good. Bunch of bullshit happening. Having to pretend to be an American.
Ah, there we go. He's
Yeah,
not
no-
truly Luffy. Luffy does not complain about his journey.
I mean, my journey so far has been fucking great. I'm going for more of the Soul King vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Anyway,
Hopefully you have an appropriately somber backstory.
see you later then, Farx. My backstory
See you,
isn't
dude.
somber at all. I'm young. I'm happy. I'm a bard.
I think your backstory is probably like the only one that's a happy backstory.
My
But I think the
backstory-
others have something sad in theirs.
My backstory basically consists of no one's here that. Oh yeah, there's no one here that is part of that. But I mean, they can just watch.
Are
this,
you
but
sure about
it's
that?
whatever. I mean, you're here, but
No, are you sure about that?
look, I couldn't care. No one's gonna use meta against me.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. My character basically grew up and heard tales from the pirates that came into the tavern his parents owned. And
You got that,
decided
James?
He wanted to be
His
a
parents
pirate.
own the tavern. You might want to write that down.
Oddly enough, that resembles like the very beginnings for Luffy as well. Minus like his parents being the one that owned the tavern.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm not. Like that's
Oh.
like Luffy.
Why
heard
can I
all
not make
all of
anything make anything?
Luffy heard all sorts of stories from Shanks in a tavern.
Right. So,
I need to
Yeah,
get
it's
back to
also-
watching that.
anyway,
It's also where he
So
got his
that's-
powers.
that is who you see, Sarah. So what can
It's a
I
pleasure-
do for you?
Well, I'm just looking for some information.
Information. Now, are you looking for information on people, or are you here on official business?
Depends. Do you want me to be here on official business?
That is not a question that you ask me. I've asked you my questions. You answer them.
Alright, well, I am looking for someone.
He looks over and sees you, Genesis. And who is that?
That's the one that I said was Genesis.
From so you're
I'm the
from
help.
Banditville.
I turn to Genesis and say, "Are you? I thought you were from somewhere else."
He motions for the door as the door closes behind both of you.
Oh, did Genesis forget that we actually have, like, bounties on us?
No, I didn't.
So, Genesis. Decided you're going to leave that area. Quite
No, I
dangerous, you know. Lots of prying eyes.
thought I'd take a stab at, hired help. Mercenary.
Mercenaries are an entire different story. But if you're here, that makes you wonder if the strike team followed. So,
Yeah, Genesis.
1 second.
who- It's been a second. So, what
I think he's-
information do you need?
I think he's talking to our stepdad. So
Alright. So, Sarah, what information are you looking for?
Just give me a second.
Everyone's asking for seconds. Why is no one asking for first course meals?
Sorry, I was just typing something out to someone and I couldn't concentrate on both things.
It's cool.
But I've typed out, so. What are you saying?
So, who do you want information on?
I'm looking for a specific, Duke.
A duke. There are two. Yeah. Which duke do you ask for?
Eisenhower, I believe is his name.
Eisenhower, found in the south.
Okay,
Great
I'm back.
person to the people. He'd make this city prosper if it weren't for his political adversary having so much money.
Huh. How about that?
Today he is making his rounds. You'll find him in housing as he points to a map on a desk of number 6. Across the river. You'll probably find him in one of the larger open courtyards, either near the road or within the cluster of buildings. Either one of those locations you'll find him. Tomorrow,
And what about if I
might-
wanted to perhaps have dinner with him?
that would not be viable. He is a married man.
Oh no, not it. No, I think you misunderstand me. I'm not that type of woman.
Not gonna lie, I was kind
And
of
he
hoping
is
you'd
not
just
that
like grab
type of
oh,
man.
meta. I was kind of hoping for Sarah to like grab Genesis up. Oh no, I'm taking myself.
I that was literally my first thought, and I was like, no, he's a known bandit. I don't want Sarah to be associated with a known bandit like that.
True. It's better to just have him as hired help.
Yeah.
So, he does not eat with those who are not from town.
Not even, let's say, a political guest from another place completely? Perhaps
problem-
from Genesis?
The problem with that is that many people from Genesis make it known that they're coming. Those who are sudden arrivals would be quickly checked by those of the Hand of Helm. And considering your stowaway as he gestures towards Genesis, I would not like your chances of doing that.
So it'll be hard to get a private conversation with him then, would it?
Private conversations are different. However, it will be more like a group meeting than a private conversation.
I was more so hoping a one-on-one talk rather than a, one on multiple people talk.
Sadly, a man like that is rarely in the company of themselves, especially coming so close to this time. There will be a moment tonight where he will be more or less alone with his wife. Take two birds with one stone. While they're watching the match of the Goliath versus, or the Godliath versus them all, I think that would be a time that you could strike. Oh, my apologies. You didn't tell me that you were going to kill them, did you? I jumped
No,
the gun.
I merely just said I wanted to talk.
I jumped the gun. My apologies.
Oh no, I'm sure in this business, you get people who sort of seek out this information, be like, oh, I want to kill them.
In this
He needs
business,
a
I
pulse.
have met most, if not all, different types of people. Are you a friend of a political adversary? Matters not of me. Are you anything that matters to him? Matters not to me. I'm just here to give you the information you seek.
Yes. So whereabouts will he be tonight when he's just alone with his wife? Like a specific location at an arena or something?
Yes. You'll find it near the south gate. There is a large building with a triangular courtyard outside. That large building is the Thunderdome. The Godliath versus them all will be in there.
Thunderdome.
Be aware. Many powerful individuals will be in there, watching from the sidelines. Where you will find your target shall be in one of the executive suite locations, far away from the powerful individuals, but To get there will put you probably past many guards, and that will be your greatest obstacle to talk to him.
Hmm. And you say that posing as a political person might cause them to search me and might halt my progress.
The guards will certainly search. The Duke may be more forgiving, as he will believe that the guards have done their job. If you can somehow prove that you are of royalty, of course.
And what would be enough to prove that?
A pedigree. And a ticket of a royal. I cannot forge anything for you, but I can point you in the direction of a forger. He may
Did you
put
say a scroll of pedigree?
a scroll of pedigree and a ticket of a noble. The forger can do both.
I've got the
But
pedigree down, but I don't have a ticket.
he can get you a ticket, but he will most likely, due to how short of time you have, he will cost you quite a bit.
Do you have any idea how much?
If given time, it would have been a simple 50 gold job. Given that it is now today, he is going to have to pool in resources to make sure no one asks any questions. He will most likely make you pay 100-fold the price.
Meta, so like 5,000?
Yep.
Are you sure that I would need a ticket to get in? Wouldn't the pedigree be enough?
The pedigree is enough for you to lord it over people. A ticket is what's needed to get past the guards, and again, a noble suddenly showing up without their presence being known raises red flags. A noble who has the ticket and waves it in front of the guards will think them as a snob.
Hmm. Is there any back entrances I could sneak in through?
Lots of questions. Lots of questions.
Well,
Let
yes,
me
I am
ask you
looking
one,
for information. But yes, you may ask me a question if you'd like.
as this will be more than enough payment to get the next few questions. Do you plan to kill this Duke?
It is within the realm of possibilities of what is going to happen, but I wasn't lying to you when I said I do want to speak to him.
Back entrances, there are a few, but those will be where the fighters go in. Which presents different challenges. First, you'll need to register as a fighter. All fighters have a background check run by them to make sure that they aren't illegal fighters.
A bandit probably wouldn't work, would they?
A bandit would not be considered a legal fighter.
How guarded are the fighters' entrance?
loosely guarded compared to the way to the executive viewing platforms.
I sort of turn to Genesis and say, you wouldn't happen to have a fake identity where you're a known fighter that we can sneak in?
Well, that's being discussed. Engfist, does that person look familiar to you? Or at least his attire look familiar to you?
Where is this posted?
The person who's wearing the beak mask.
Oh. He looks like he's got roughly the same attire as the Beaks, I think. Might be part of the Plague Bear. No, I don't remember them having that sort of attire. It looks vaguely familiar, yeah. I just don't know from where.
All this sort of shit straight to Willie behind. Yep. Yep.
Is there any chance you could get a message to the Duke for me?
Sure, I'm sending you a message.
Woo, 4. Oh! Nice.
Yep, that's who they're talking to. I left instructions for everyone while I'm gone. Mine just says Anakin no. I want you to
Would you-
apply it to every possible situation. Why does that feel like something that Jimis would leave the party when he disappeared? Oh, when he disappeared. Sorry, not Jimis, Alexander. Before he died.
Yeah.
His last word was was Vader. No.
Vader.
Is Genesis currently here, or is he dealing with something?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
here.
Did you hear what was asked of you?
Yeah. Asking amnesiac, probably not the best move.
Yeah, I
No.
thought I'd try. So you say there's the main entrance, and then there's the warrior entrance, and there's no other easier way to get in?
No other way. Maybe teleportation, but that's obvious.
Is there a sort of area that's within about, let's say, 500 feet that you'd be able to see in to the executive box?
From the outside or the inside?
The outside.
No.
Preferably around where you wouldn't have to walk through so many guards.
The Thunderdome is completely covered on the outside. You'd have to be on the inside of the Thunderdome to even see the executive suite.
But that would probably lead the problem of guard spotting a teleporter.
Indeed.
Does this Thunderdome have a rat infestation at all?
Not to our knowledge, though one can be drummed up if you ask the right people.
Would they kill a rat on sight if they saw it scurrying about? Or would they just ignore it?
They would certainly not allow a rat to get into the food areas.
As long as the rat stays away from the food areas, it would be alright?
As long as you act like a rat, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Alright. Well,
Last question for
Oh?
my final payment.
Okay.
What race are you?
Sorry, what?
Is there a different question you want to ask?
Only question that I shall ask. Answer
What is the-
truthfully or not. It doesn't matter to me. If you choose to answer it truthfully, then I'll trust you more.
Not a question that I like to answer. Well, answer truthfully anyway.
His
She
head
sort of-
tilts to the side as if mimicking a sort of bird, just looking inquisitively.
You did the gymnast thing.
And this is meant to stop payment.
I sort of look around. Is there only the three of us there?
Yep.
I sigh, and I switch to my normal what form. So, John.
We have been keeping an eye on you. The both of you.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Do you know who I am?
I've been a little bit out of the loop of late.
You are a part of a group that accidentally stumbled upon a person known as Carolus.
Does not ring a bell to me.
Well, damn.
I am but one of the informants to a group known as the Immortals. Your group
That also doesn't ring a bell with me.
Your group is currently in the throes of having certain members picked. One has already chosen to join.
Well, I'm afraid that while you may associate me with my companion and that group, I have sort of been a little bit away from them for a while now.
That is why
So
I have been keeping an eye on you, and many. Though I did not realize you were a changeling.
it's not exactly a thing that I like to tell people about.
Do you know who I am? As I am Crane. He holds out his hand to shake your hand.
I take it and shake it.
It was a pleasure doing business, Sarah. Might want to pretty yourself up once more before meeting with this esteemed guest of yours.
Yes, well, it has been a pleasure talking with you, and I trust that you will keep my race a secret.
The only people who know are those who have seen.
I appreciate it. And I transform back into Sarah.
He looks over to you, Genesis, who is currently got his mic muted.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Good. Now, if you have anything else you wish to do, I have a few potions that you can get off me. Some healing potions and whatnot.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Get the
He
feeling
puts a
I'm going
crate-
to need them.
He puts a crate on the table of what looks to be 6 healing potions. These are greater healing potions. All up, 5,000. Wait, yeah, 5,000. No, wait, hang on. 5 times 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30.
30. So 500 times 6 is 3,000. Yes.
1,000.
3,000 gold. But
Me, no.
if you have information that you're willing to divulge to the immortal, I can bump that down for you.
Information. Don't know shit.
Me also had been out of the loop the entire time. What do I know?
Oh, I know I'm going to need one anyway.
500 gold.
I pay him the lost 500. Well, the 500 gold. I literally can't get another one. I am.
He puts the potion on the table, and then he puts the crate away, and then he pulls out a crate with what looks to be smaller potions. What about smaller healing potions?
I was just typing it in. How much are they?
50 gold a pop.
How many does he have?
How many do you want?
8, please.
8. He grabs another crate and puts it on the table. This one is an 8 held crate and puts the 6 crate down.
So
That will be 400 gold.
yeah, I also put 400 on the table. Or 400 back on the table. So those are just 8 normal healing potions.
Yep. Now, apologies to you, James, but because of the time, I'm just gonna get over to Angerfist and see what he is currently doing in town.
All good.
Did I say James? I meant to say Sarah. John, Sarah, fucking what? Fucking this Sir Gentleman's what's his face bottom.
Hey, I haven't used Sir Gentleman in quite some time.
Yeah, I know. So Angerfist, where are you going?
He's going to the place that was marked by the poster.
So you get there and you see a few guards, and you see a rather large-looking Goliath. Not in height, but in just overall mass. Currently talking to the guards.
Not Brain Crusher then.
Yes, not Brain Crusher. He seems to be wielding 2 very large mauls, which you could only imagine must be great for mashing potatoes, because what would someone in a lawful city need those for?
Yeah. Hey, Potato Masher, do you know where I could find Brain Crusher? Oh, I guess you probably know him more as the God Goliath. Or do you know somewhere I could just chill until the event starts?
He finishes talking up with the
Angerfist would say that.
guards.
Angerfist would say that in Giant as well.
Yep. And he turns to look towards you. And the face you see is a face you've seen that is for watch out posters, not wanted posters, but watch out posters. These people are people you don't want to screw with at the moment. And it seems to be Dreamfist.
Mental note.
He walks up to you and puts his weapons to the ground. And he holds his hand out.
Angerfist shifts the head. Oh yeah, Angerfist shifts head splitter to. Because I'm assuming he's going for like a handshake.
Right?
It looks like. Does it look like he's going for a handshake?
Roll me an insight.
I was just going to assume he was going for a handshake, so 16.
16. Well, if you're assuming he's going for a handshake, then that's what you're assuming.
Yeah, yeah. He'll put head splitter down, but still with an easy reach, and go for a handshake. So
as he's going for that like upper handshake where it looks like it's an arm wrestle sort of thing.
Yeah.
And as he does that, he sort of pulls you towards him and headbutts you.
It's funny because Angerfist was hoping he would go full force into the headbutt.
You do too?
Yes.
The ground underneath you shakes for the both of you. It could be measured on a scale of maybe a 0.9. So you are the brother of Brain Crusher.
Aye.
I'm going to warn you now that this city is not here to be attacked. You best be here on your best behavior to see your brother.
Oh, trust me. If I was here to attack this place, you'd know it.
I will make sure the guards don't attack you, because I don't want blood on my hands. I'm sure you're here for good intentions for your brother's sake.
I'm just here to see him mop the floor with some people.
That was what I was hoping to hear. It is good to see that there are at least some Goliaths in your field who have not completely forsaken some age-old traditions.
I believe he follows his own sort of traditions. Not my sort of taste, but I'm not going to stop him from doing them.
No doubt you know who I am, but I only know you as the Terror of the North. What is your name?
Oh, Ashikwa. Oh, it's a fine title.
I apologize, the Towering Terror of the North.
Even better. Well, it's interesting, because you're Dreamfist, and I'm Angerfist. Rather similar, no?
Indeed, but we were giving those names by our peers.
True.
Not sure why they gave me this name, but it was given to me. Would you care to be my honored guest?
Sure. It means I don't have to. That means I'm not going to have to get in.
Then you shall be joining me in the executive suite.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
We shall have our own place, and you shall be able to see the full fight, and not have to worry about having anyone behind us say that they can't see anything. It's not our fault at all.
No, it's their fault for being small.
Sorry, I can just imagine like Angerfist sitting there. Someone complain they can't see because he's too big. Rages.
He brings. Oh, if he was level 15 too. It just rages for that entire minute. He is now just blocking their view. He ushers some guards to come over. What is it, Dreamfist? Who is this? He is our honored guest. He is the brother of the fighter here. I think he deserves a nice place to watch. He'll be joining me, and he shall be under my watchful eye. I will, however, tell you now that I will not have any insubordination. Anyone who is to try and attack this man has got their own death wish. What do you mean? This is one of the Misfits' most wanted. And your wedge is letting you be in the city? I don't think you understand. When he's here, that means there might be others. I don't want to rock the boat. And this will give me a chance to talk to him and find out if there's any way to make sure that his brother does not get caught in the crossfire. So we're just gonna let them run around? If you want to see civilians die, attack this man. I am 100% sure that he would much rather, even if he were to fight me, I'm sure he would much rather cause as much collateral damage via bodies and buildings as possible.
Oh, you can be sure if anyone attacks me, I'll bring down at least one building and throwing as many people as I can at him.
He looks at the building that we're gonna go in, just that you are gonna be inside. That's going to be a high death toll. So as long as you're here on goodwill, I would like you to stay on goodwill.
Good. I'm just here to see my brother beat the crap out of some people. Everything else depends on whether
Now,
I'm
I
still on
must
goodwill or
ask.
not. Depends on other people.
Now, I must ask, are the rest of your strike team here?
Nope.
Is there anyone else here?
One or two, they might have fucked off already, though.
Yeah.
More than likely fucked off already.
Sorry.
Alright. In that case, what's your favorite drink?
Well, obviously it's Port from Port City, but I don't think you're going to be able to get it. Though, not sure if you're going to be able to get any. I'd love a platinum standard while I'm watching my brother, but that's rather hard to get.
He grabs his weapons again, and he just sort of points to the doors, and walks towards the doors as the guards open the doors. Let's see what we can get ya.
Angerfist goes through, head splitter resting against his shoulder again.
Now we go all the way back to Sarah.
That is I.
So, Sarah, you now have a few plans. What are you going to do?
Alright. Now it's sort of like the sort of get the lay of the land. Sort of go check out the Thunderdome.
Alright. So you go over to the Thunderdome as you see Angerfist slowly being led into the main building via, from what you've seen, is one of the things that Mistfists warn people not to go near. That is Dreamfist. Probably one of the more powerful bounty hunters of this continent, and someone who uses more or less what is called kind justice by a lot of lawful people, but could more be seen as, stupid by a lot of others.
I'm sort of gonna look at Genesis. Did I just see what I thought I just saw?
Yep. I'm looking at the buildings themselves, seeing ways to get up to the rooftops.
You can see that there are a couple of pipes that seem to lead to the top to let water down.
Good.
Most of the building seems to be made out of brick.
You know, it's a shame that we didn't bring that lizard guy along, whatever his name was.
Guards.
Yeah, that's the one.
A guard moves up to you too. Excuse me.
Greetings, hello. Can I help you?
You seem to be here for the fight, yes?
Yes, I'm just admiring the building. I've heard about it before, but I've never seen it up close like this.
Right.
Just it's a feat of architecture,
Well, at the moment we're only seating royals, so if you could please continue along, that would be much appreciated.
How long until you're seeing us, common folk?
We'll be seating common folk in. He looks at a sundial that is in the courtyard. Probably in an hour.
All right. Well, probably see you in an hour.
Alright.
I give him a little wink as we walk off.
Meta. Only seating royals. Genesis hearing that and then knowing that Angerfist is no royal. What bullshit is this?
No, it's like, I see.
Dreamfist. Do you think Dreamfist is a royal?
No, but I bet he's dangerous enough that he gets treated as such.
Is the guard watching us as we walk away?
I would find it very interesting to see if you will actually kill this dude or if you'll knock him out and then try and convert him.
Who, me?
No. Angerfist. If he's gonna turn Dreamfist into Minifist.
Doc, is the guard still watching us as we walk away?
Did the guard react to my wink at all?
The guard after you said see you later turned around and started walking, so he didn't see the wink.
Okay.
Damn.
And he's going back to the group that's currently at the front gate.
Yeah, just if he was still watching us, I was gonna deliberately trip, like fall flat on my face to make myself look clumsy.
Right.
The perfect disguise.
So, inside. Well, are you gonna wait for that hour, Sarah, or?
Well, first I want to pull Genesis out of sight so I can talk about the plan a bit.
Alright, so there's a tavern right next to this, or well, not right next to, but if you look at the map, the road that connects up northward there is a small building just past the larger triangle building. You'll see a smaller sort of four-sided building, but it's in an odd shape. I've forgotten what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Ellipsoid?
there's too many buildings for my eyes to really tell what's what.
Let me just
So-
let me see if I can just get it up for you on paint.
Like, I see the city, I see the numbers, but the buildings they're too many for me to handle.
I'll do it in purple because why not?
Too many buildings to deal with. Start burning them down.
And this is why you somehow need to figure out a way to embiggen Fireball.
There's the tavern right there.
All right,
Fairly sure that Meta Magic used to be called Embolden.
probably. All right, so I guess we'll go to the tavern to talk about our plan.
And there's also those booths in the tavern.
Yep.
As you get seated, what looks to be a waitress comes up. What can I get you this afternoon, strangers?
So does coffee exist in this world?
Yes,
Could I just get a cup of coffee, please?
surely.
Same.
Uh,
Please.
how much sugar? Sorry. Would you like sugar or milk with that?
2 sugars.
You know, I'm feeling like a bit of a sweet tooth today. I'll take 3 sugars.
Right. So sugar for you, and
I'll also have a bit of milk as well, just a dash though.
Sugar for you and diabetes for you.
Genesis.
He wanted 2 sugars and some
You
milk,
want
I
2
reckon.
sugars and some milk. All right. So she heads off.
Back in my head, treating a perfectly good tavern as a cafe.
Well, I have a feeling it's gonna be a
So
long night.
Here's the thing: they're serving coffee now. Wait until after
I think
until after the
fight.
the fight. That is when they start serving the pub food, because during the day they use it more of a cafe. It's during the night when people like to get more rowdy that they get more customers for that.
Yeah.
So when the waitress goes off, I turn to Genesis and say, "How would you feel about becoming a rat?"
How did I know you were going to ask me that? Oh wait, because you were asking about it earlier.
Well, I guess that answers your question.
Genitally.
I'm sorry, what?
Genitally.
James.
I'm not following.
Ratatouille.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Genitally.
it's a play off of the name.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Not sure if I should feel as much regret as I do for asking. No, please continue the roleplay.
So you want to turn me into a rat?
No, I'm sort of considering the options right now.
While that's happening, I shall be right back.
Alright.
Think. And
I actually
explain.
considered turning you into an ant, but I'm not entirely sure if the spell can do that.
God, I love polymorph.
Technically speaking, polymorph can.
Yeah, but also I think an ant would be way too fucking slow to get through. Because of how small it would be. It'd probably pretty much be like fucking 5 feet per turn or something. That'd take ages.
And the objective being?
What do you mean?
By turning me into a rat, the objective being?
That's the problem. If you're going in, how am I going to get in? So I'm probably going to be the one that's the rat. Although I was thinking about turning into a bird.
I'd like to remind you I can climb buildings.
Yes, but the problem is you're, you know, humanoid size. And if someone were to spot you climbing the building, which I'm going to hazard a guess, there's probably guards watching out for that sort of thing.
1 second. I know Tox isn't here. Like, when you say it, the only problem is your humanoid size.
Yes.
Just like straight up, I would just be like, let's see if this works. Let's see whether or not they notice. I just, stealth sitting in the chair. Tell me, Chris, how high is your perception?
Well, considering the fact that I'm looking right at you while talking, I'm pretty sure it'd be impossible for you to stealth in front of me
No,
as I'm
on
staring
top
at
of-
you.
On top of that, it's bright light anyway, so you can't really stealth anyway in the room.
Huh? Yeah.
What have you
It's
got that
ultimately
allows you to
up to
stealth
Max,
in
but
bright light?
There's no reason why you can't stealth in bright light.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, it specifically says in the book. Unless you've got something to hide behind or something to hide with by concealing yourself, you cannot stealth in bright light.
Yeah.
What page?
The whole reason Nubek can is because he's like 3 feet tall.
What page?
I'll get that up for you.
Like the whole reason Nubek can get away with that is because he's literally like 3 feet tall, so everything pretty much hides him.
what was that other thing I was looking at? Ah, that's the thing. That. Damn. It's a real shame that I can't cast multiple concentration spells.
Yeah, it makes me very sad too.
If I were able to do that, this scenario would be a whole lot easier to pull off. Because no matter what, I can only really do one of us. The other one would have to get in via other means.
Alright, vision should be on page 183 of the PHP. And I'll get up the other page for you.
one can't be bright light because we're inside. Technically.
Dude,
If there's
inside.
torches, then there's bright light.
If there's
Yeah.
windows, there's bright light as well.
Torches have a bright light range of 20 feet, and then a dim light range of 20 feet.
Oh.
So you can stealth in dim light.
And like the time that place is only really going to get more towards dim light is after the fight. Because
So
no
if
one
there's
wants
anyone
like
with dark vision, then that just makes the dim light bright light, and
yeah. Yeah. Just that wait, I'm just making yeah. I don't know why I keep saying yeah.
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 Alright, it's because like no one really wants like bright lights when they're drinking.
The heck was
Hello.
that? Oh, Sparks.
Hey, Skyrim's back. What's up?
Nothing. The thing's still going on with you guys?
Yep.
Okay, then, since it's basically like 10 minutes before the usual end of the session, I guess I'll just go to bed here.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. I don't have any plans on calling up Farix for help, considering it'll take a while for you to even get him the plan. Best chance to do the plan is like tonight in game, so
Yeah. So this is how you get payback for me calling you James all those times accidentally.
yeah. No, my payback.
Well, you know what?
My
At least
payback was
the punishment-
renaming myself as James, just to further confuse you.
Well, on the bright side, at least you're getting your payback here and not in one of the sessions that you DM for me, so I'm okay with that.
Well, I wouldn't get payback in those just from being called James.
There are a lot worse things you could be called.
Yeah,
Like Hayden.
or Cody. No, no
This
reaction.
is a big city.
sorry, just reading through the book.
No, I was.
I didn't
More
even
so-
hear what you said, dude.
Oh, I said or Cody, and I was waiting for a reaction from him.
It's quite
Page
possible he's probably fallen
177.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yep,
I haven't
found
found
it.
it yes.
This is a nice city.
Yeah.
Too big.
Well, too bad it's just big enough.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
No.
that's right.
See,
no.
see, there's a problem with what both of you said. Because both of those are that's what she said situation.
Anyway, I'm gonna head off.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
I'll
See you
see you.
Sunday, dude.
Yeah, I'll see you Sunday, Farox.
Don't you give me that tone.
Joke's on him. I'm not going to be there Sunday.
What?
No, that's a joke. I will be there.
Returned I have. What have you
Welcome back.
done the planning?
No,
No,
Not
because
Genesis wants to stealth while I'm staring at him in either
bright
dim or
light.
bright light.
in bright light.
Right.
It was a joke while we were waiting.
Oh, it was a joke. You didn't say it was a joke. Not once.
Before I even did. Oh my god.
You gotta
We
say
lashed
these
him.
things, man.
We latched onto the important part of you saying you're going to try and stealth.
Yeah, obviously.
I myself will be back.
Oh,
Can't believe he's turned into back.
oh, okay.
Well, at least he's better than forward.
I laugh at that, James. That was not funny. What I said was not funny.
Apparently, it was funny enough to him.
Just wasn't expecting it. The most shared character among players.
Yeah. Seems like everyone just wants to be back.
I know, right? Anyway, the whole reason why I asked for you guys to do that while I was gone was because we were basically running out of time to actually get the thing done. So, if you want to come back for next week to have the plan ready, then we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, we could always also do it after the Sunday session if you both really want to, though. I think Genesis might have stuff that he might want to do, so I don't know. Slash depends on how exhausted I am from the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
that's-
go.
That's one of the reasons why I kind of want to wrap this one up, is because I'm tired as shit.
Well, I'm fine leaving it until another day.
Who likes the picture I'm drawing?
I can't see the picture you're drawing.
This map.
Plus, I've been writing notes down on potential plans.
Right on. So we'll come back for that later.
Yeah.
I like that here. That is a nice here.
Again, we
Right.
can't see what you're drawing.
Yes, you can.
Oh, on the roll 20?
Yes.
Okay. You see, I wasn't tabbed in because I have like 1,000 different tabs open with spells and shit, trying to create a plan.
That sounds about right. In that case, congratulations to Newbeck for doing nothing except almost cause someone to lose an arm. And congratulations, Axdef, for doing absolutely nothing but sit here.
I think he's fallen asleep.
Do I get congratulations for making sure that he didn't lose an arm?
Congratulations, Jimus.
Thank you.
Why would you want the DM to congratulate you? I didn't fucking...
I want
Not
an
my
award.
arm.
Can the award be Genesis' legs?
It's gonna be one of Genesis' robot legs.
No, I want his real legs.
His real legs are gone.
I don't have real legs anymore.
What happened to those?
They
got turned to gold.
down.
Boss Trookum got them melted down and used them for actual, money purposes.
So is there actual Genesis leg coins going around? What would happen if someone greater restored those?
They'll get a flesh coin, I guess.
I want one.
Well, good luck trying to
Hey
find
Genesis,
them.
hey Genesis, I have a bit of your leg.
What is this,
Yeah,
an
you'll
NFT?
You can pay for it in your weight in gold. Literally.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with
NFT.
ending the session here.
Oh, yeah, cool.